Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're here. All the cameras are working.
Hi.
We're relatively centered. You might notice.
Where are we?
You might notice we have a completely new layout. Rather exciting. Runa whipped us up some amazing little backgrounds here and there. So we've got all new layouts for everything.
You say here and there like I didn't do it every single day straight.
They're
for
so
a
amazing. You can see our characters up there.
Listen, my comments may or may not be accurate reflections of what actually happened. The point is, we have
riddled with
backgrounds,
narcissism,
and I'm very excited for them. Also, I want to move this more. I don't like it being that high. There we go. I like that better. But yeah, so we've got new screens. You might notice the wonderful little chibies. So we have everybody's characters floating above them. We've got Dre and Lorelei over Alex. It doesn't exactly center fantastically. Maybe if I move you guys a little, be a little more under your
Don't
characters.
move me!
And then we have Runa underneath Yaikzal there, our lovely dragonborn with the horns. And then we have Berrian underneath his character. Well,
With his
Daniel
sly
underneath
grin.
Berrian. Yes.
I don't get an adjective.
Slimy character. Sorry.
You're
You pushed me.
You're
to the
you're
first one that
wretched.
came to
Alex,
mind.
can you
No.
write narcissist above Isaac? Thank you. That'd be great.
I don't think he can.
I wish.
I have no power over
Yeah.
the.
And you'll see my little fluky face. And then we've got faces below everybody with their names. So it's lovely. We also got a new live scene where the game is the focus. So we've got our characters under their chibis staring up. It's very exciting. It's all very exciting. All right, into the
They're just
actual
like
game.
cutesy drawings of our characters. Yeah.
So we will start off with our. The word escapes me.
Recap.
Recap. Thank you. Like with our
Starting off strong.
right in, lead up, the fucking what
The
is
thing that comes before the stuff.
Okay, so why did the music get so loud? Hi, I'm trying to read to people. Thank you. If you could just tone it down, thanks.
Do we have some SWAT streamer?
So, after a tense fight,
No, we can't.
the party managed to best the Grell and Illithid opponents that they had been thrown up against.
Not even hard.
Was a little bit difficult. But yeah, after a little bit of a tense fight, you guys made your way out into an evening of drinking. Yaikzal delivered a gift to Big Red, to a rather lukewarm reaction from the ogre. However, you guys do have a date planned for today.
I don't know. It's
Lorelei took some time to pray once again to her god, trying to find some way to gain forgiveness for the time that she allowed Berrian to tamper with magics not meant for man. An answer to her prayers was not a restoration of her power, but a way to restore her standing in her god's eyes. Her actions thereafter, having been told to destroy the notes that he took, have led to a little bit of trouble brewing between the two of them. Berrian tried to get a hold of his sponsor into the Arcanum, who has agreed to furnish him with a contact who has a teleportation circle in Ethlindir, who he'll need to bargain with to gain access to it. But this is in you trying to reawaken the legendary Moonblade in your possession. Berrian also helped the Thieves Guild reopen their new secret location in the forest with a coatl guard to pierce through any shape-changing nonsense that might be attempted to infiltrate it. And we ended with the party meeting up with the Magus, who was to join them in dealing with the floating islands. We had them meeting a broken-down Lorelei, who had just broken into Berrian's room, and they ended with the words, "Not how I expected to meet again."
And Wednesday!
Yes. And you shouting for Wednesday for your unconscious guard on the ground, not so far off, who tripped in his interrogation of Lorelei and tumbled down the stairs.
A+ guard.
What was his
So
name?
good.
You named them all.
I don't remember if I named the scrubs.
And what was his position?
Bart Klemsky it is.
Where is my note for your
Like
tower?
Fart Shimsky. Got him.
I named all of them except for the first level guards.
Alright. Is it first level guard?
It is a first level guard, yeah.
Wednesday!
Hi!
Alright, come look at him!
He's running up the tower.
And I'm gonna...
It doesn't look good.
No, I don't know what happened. See if you can get him back up.
Like, checking him over. Looks like he's unconscious.
Well, help him. I'm gonna go over and like look at the
Buddy.
doorway where it's bashed in.
Sure. Like, patting the head of the guard.
Do I hear the sobbing?
You would see the Magus is leaning in the doorway, and she is looking down at a fractured-looking Lorelei, who is in a tight little ball in the corner.
Just look down at her and I'm gonna go over to her.
Don't touch me.
I'm just gonna like, yeah, come on, get up. It's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna help her up to her feet.
She's going to like move away from you. I'm just gonna stand up and turn around and stare like past you at the figure in the doorway.
Lorelei, it's fine. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter. Just have a lie down for a while.
I'm impressed, Berrian. I mean, I knew you were lying, but working for her all this time.
Working for who?
It makes so much sense.
Laura, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Just come on. It's fine. Don't worry. You're good.
That won't be necessary.
All right. I walk away.
Well, this, you always were smarter than me.
And what's that supposed to mean?
But this was never a game I could win. She's gonna, like, take the dagger out of her belt.
Oh shit, I have to take this. Sorry.
She's gonna flip it so she's holding the blade of it. Do what you will. She's gonna toss it over.
She just watches it, and it like clatters on the ground. She makes no effort to catch it, as it just like bounces on the ground.
Hey, man.
And she just, like, spreads her arms out.
Well, this is... Let's stop the music. Well, this is highly dramatic
That's what you wanted?
and confusing. How's your husband?
What?
How's your husband?
What are you talking about?
We're gonna play dumb then.
Why are you torturing me?
I'm torturing you.
Just kill me and get it over with.
Why would I kill you, Lorelei? You
That's all you've ever
ineffable
wanted.
Idiot. Pardon? I'll admit I thought about it a few times. After what you did, I think I'm afforded that much grace.
You mean not being one of you?
Is that how you see it?
That was explained to me. Very clearly.
It's true I've left the city and the circles I used to be among. You
Out
made
of
sure of that.
instinct, Orla's gonna try and detect thoughts, and it's gonna fail because we're still in the
Yeah.
in the zone.
As you attempt to cast the spell, and Daniel's warding over his tower will prevent it from working. I'm not sure why you're so proud of yourself for having chased me off into some group. I thought perhaps we could be at least a little civil, but it seems you're against that.
I don't think there's a fight to be had anymore.
Agreed. She'll kick the dagger back to you. You can put away whatever this nonsense is. She will turn and just kind of sweep out of the room, like royal cloak kind of swooping behind her as she turns and leaves.
How did that end? Sorry.
Dramatic.
It was a friend I hadn't talked to in really like 3 years. So.
Both of them seem very confused with each other and are in completely different conversations by the looks of it.
Okay.
Yeah, Lorelei's shoulders just like slump.
What time is it?
In game?
Yeah.
You
It's
guys.
late, right?
No, I think you.
Because
you guys went drinking, and then it was next morning.
Okay,
I'm pretty
and then-
sure.
like they went to the palace and came back.
Exactly. So it would be approaching the afternoon at this point.
And Berrian's still there.
I don't know where Berrian.
Berrian would be in the hallway talking to Wednesday, trying to get the guard.
I don't know what you want me to do, but I've slapped them. It didn't do anything.
All right, hold on. Get the blue bag from my room.
There's a blue bag in your room?
Yeah, on the table. Oh shit. Next to the red candles, I think.
Barry, I've seen what happens when people take stuff from your room.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go and like just
Your brother was a mess.
go
for
to the
days.
door. Stop. Come back. It's. I can see it from the door. It's by the. Please. Please.
I'll just carry him down.
No,
Can
just
you
get
help me?
the.
We'll drag him.
Just get the bag. I need the
Sure,
bag.
but
Just go get the bag. I
have
don't
you
want to go
seen
in
the
there.
mess that Lorelei is? I don't want to go in there.
Yeah, but it'd be worse if
I don't
went
get
in.
along with her on the best today.
I'm gonna walk to the door, misty step to the bag, grab it, and then sprint out of the room.
What are you grabbing?
I'm grabbing a bag full of like alchemical stuff,
Oh, okay.
and I'm coming over. And
Oh, out of like room.
out of my room. So
Yeah.
I'm like, come to the door. I'm like,
do you even look at Lorelei?
no, I try not to.
Okay.
Concerted effort
I
not
probably
to.
see her out of the corner of my eye.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see?
You would see like just out of the corner of your eye like a glint of metal, and like her slumped form against like the back of your bed.
When I see the glint of metal in her slumped, I would look. Is she hurt?
She's just staring at it, like twirling it in her fingers,
She has a dagger.
like
Okay.
tears.
Going to walk out of the room, making sure she doesn't like try to like stab herself.
I mean, make an insight check. Where did you put your phone? Okay.
Ta-da!
The
Pockets!
Uh,
A magical fruit.
open dice X. What's my win sight?
I wouldn't say.
My insight?
Your lose sight is +5.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Apparently.
That's a 10.
Okay. You're really not sure what's going through her head right now.
I'm gonna just walk out of the room. This is the bag I was talking about.
Right.
Why you put me through this stuff?
I don't want to go in there.
All right, I'm gonna pull out like a small vial and just like tap out a couple of like a little bit of this. No, not tap it out. Just pop the thing out and hold it under his nose. Hey, Felix, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, I'm gonna help him up.
Oh, that stings. Oh,
Oh, you were
feel it
unconscious.
in my eyes.
I'm gonna like kind of like waft the air in front of him. You're fine. You're fine.
Berrian, there was Lorelei. She was trying to get in your room and looks over and sees the door.
She got in.
Right. I was questioning her, and then I stepped on my toe. Stairs were coming at me fast. That's the last thing I remember.
Could you and Wednesday help her to one of the dorms?
Why me?
Oh, because it's better. Could you at least supervise?
Fine.
Right, could you get one of the other guards and just nicely help
Sure.
her to one of the dorms and offer it to her for the night?
Sure. I'll
Give her whatever she wants, food or whatever.
All right. I'll be right back then.
Alright, thank you.
Nobody's on the roof, so if you want somebody there.
Send someone up from below.
Sure. Okay. He runs down and he'll come up with 2 guards, and they will come in.
I would be gone down to the first floor.
Hi there.
He doesn't look at him.
Supposed to take you to a dorm if you want to rest. It's on offer. Didn't sound like a requirement, but
She just like gets up and walks past them.
right. Wednesday's like tucked up the stairs a little bit, like trying to stay out of sight, watching, and she was behind the guards, like walk out, like, do we escort her? I don't know. What did he say? He said offer
Yeah,
to.
that would be, yeah, you would have
They
to.
start escorting you down to a dormitory.
She is holding word of radiance, just like the entire time. If either of them touch her, she will use it on them.
Neither of them are trying to touch her.
They're
Both
like
very nervous.
respectful and
As you find yourself in the dormitory, Big Red sitting on the pile of like comforters and mattresses that he's accumulated, and looks up at her. Ugh.
She just sits on a bed, like doesn't look at him.
Picks up one of the mattresses and just tosses it to her, which to him is just like to her is like mattress.
Oh, there's old beds in there too.
Oh yeah, he's just taken all the mattresses and turned them into like a
Oh,
floor
okay.
pile.
Like pushes it away from her.
As Ariana will find Berrian and the rest of the group. Well, that was a surprise.
Yeah. Apparently she thinks I'm working with you.
She can think whatever she wants.
I've never met you.
Indeed. And I'm rethinking our little agreement. I'm not sure how comfortable I am being in her company.
Look, like, she can be that way. She's a little untrusting. It's a thing, but, like, we'll handle it. I've been making sure she doesn't hurt people for a long time.
I hate to sound judgmental or gossipy, but she is perhaps the most incredible manipulator I have ever met in my life, and I'm almost certain that she has you wrapped around her finger.
That's really funny. But okay.
Dre,
What?
She swims in lies.
there may be some notes of truth to what she's saying
I know she lies to people.
from an outside observer.
Look, we're working together.
She almost certainly has a goal, and you are an useful asset towards that to be discarded after she's reached it.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Not her best. That's a nat 20.
You're kidding. Oh my god. Okay. his eyes go wide. It all makes sense now.
Well, I'm glad I could keep someone else from falling victim to it.
You know Lorelei.
I mean,
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Dre.
oh, it's like, I mean, I think I know what she wants though. Like, we want the same thing, and that's why we're working together.
Well, I'm sure it seems that way.
I'm gonna look
Well,
at
what
her.
else? What else could she want?
Who knows?
It's very clear.
I can tell you from experience you're unlikely to find out until it's too late.
You're a wizard. Clearly.
Congratulations.
Why does she hate wizards?
Does she?
Yeah, it's kind of a theme.
Or she hates me, but it seems like it's indiscriminate and
Oh,
has
no,
nothing to
it's-
do with me.
Well, there's like a little bit, you specifically, but you know, it's like wizards as a theme.
This is
Especially
Dre,
like,
or, sorry, this is Dre, right?
yeah, Dre.
Okay.
I haven't seen her in years, and she didn't hate them when I was acquainted with her, but I cannot tell you truly if any of the side of her I knew was real or not.
Could you at least maybe talk to her?
Absolutely not.
Could I buy you a drink in 20 minutes of your time?
That is distinctly more possible.
All right. Wednesday.
Aye?
Do I have any of that good brandy left?
Aye?
I've cut 2 glasses. A third
Sure.
for yourself if you want it.
I think I'm alright.
All right.
It's a little tense around here, and I wouldn't mind being sober.
I'm gonna.
Can anybody else feel it in the air? It's like you could cut it if you needed to.
Yeah, like
Right? That's right there. And I'll get your brandy.
Thank you.
I normally don't pick up on that kind of thing, so
Good job.
it must be like
Yeah.
pretty intense.
One or the other. Either you're doing better, or it's really gotten the... Anyways. She walks out of the room.
I'm gonna invite Ari
Ariana.
and Dre up to the library if Dre wants to come.
Nerd stuff or like.
No, conversation.
Okay.
Very well. As Lorelei will return with a couple glasses of brandy for you guys. And you
I
guys
mean
can...
Wednesday.
Sorry, thank you. Yes.
If Lorelei came, I'd be like,
Wednesday will return with the brandy.
Wow.
And you guys make your way up to the library. There's only sitting room for 2 people at any given table up there. So somebody will have to stand. You guys can choose who. But Ariana will sit herself down at one of the tables.
Dre will stand.
I think I'm going to go up to the library for this so people can see what we're working with. So she sits down and takes the brandy and gives a sniff at it and then a sip. Well, 20 minutes starting now.
all right. He takes out an hourglass and flips it.
That's a little more...
I'm just kidding. He puts it away.
When did you meet Lorelei?
Some years ago, when I was young and foolish.
I'm going to take some time and explain to her the conflicts that me and her are having and the stuff she said about, like, wizards and, like, the stuff she was talking to me about. Like, how, like, oh, you're just one of them, you're just another, you know, that kind of stuff. And, like...
Odd. She wasn't that way when I knew her, but as I mentioned, I don't know if anything from that time was real or not. Perhaps this is just a new facade that she's putting on for your group.
I don't know, I haven't had a particular lot of close positive conversation or contact with her.
I mean, I talk to her a lot. Like, we've been working together. She's put herself, like, kind of on the line for what we've been doing. I don't know why she would lie about that.
She's heartless. She'll lie about whatever she needs to.
Okay.
I don't know if she's heartless. I've seen what she
watched her
does.
shed relationships like a snake sheds its skin.
I've also seen what she's done. Well, you wouldn't be able to see now because it's gone. But you know what she did for the kids in the the Warren. What's it called?
Yeah, the Warren.
In the Warren, she built that. What, was it orphanage?
No, she
It's
built
like a homeless shelter
yeah,
of sorts.
shelter.
She built a homeless shelter. Funded it all.
Clever.
I wouldn't say that she's compassionless. It seems like she's very, very...
Let me put it this way. When I knew her, I would have told you the opposite. I was proven quite wrong.
Did she ever tell you who hurt her?
No. I'm not sure anyone has.
Well, I mean, like, how did you know each other?
We ran in the same circles. We were, I thought, close. And then after her use for me ended, I was discarded, and she moved on. To loftier heights.
I mean, when I met her, she didn't seem very lofty.
Well, Proudfoot's isn't, I would say, a lofty heights, eh?
I have no idea.
They're not that bad.
No, I'm not...
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, but it's no King's Court or mercenary company or leader of the guild or anything like that.
That's true.
I have no idea why she would make inroads with such people. I'm sure it serves her purposes, but I am quite confident if she wanted that she could be living in utmost luxury right now. I'm well aware of the wealth of her husband.
Who's that?
Never heard of
You
a husband.
don't even know of her husband.
It's never come up. I thought she liked girls.
I don't know that she likes anyone.
Fancies, then. I didn't even know she fancied women.
It's come up.
Not to me.
Anyways, I know that she has a very nice place in Ellerin that is much comfier than anything around here. She looks about the tower. Or with any Proudfoots. Certainly. You get him, Dilbert.
Sorry, we,
You guys hear a wolf growl from the bottom of the tower. Come out, or I'll blow your house down.
How sharp your teeth are. Well, is there any way you could find a way to work with us still?
I would really rather not. It's already been somewhat difficult to keep my tone even and my emotions in check.
How could I tempt you? I've got magic. I've got
Because-
books.
A persuasion check, Daniel.
Can I use intelligence for that persuasion check?
You can.
Ooh.
One wizard to another.
Hmm?
One wizard to another.
Nerds. I'll trade you my my Texas Instruments 83.
14 plus 5 is 19.
Considering the king has requested it, I shall do my best to work with you, and I suppose I can find something to make it worth my while.
And what circle did you say she was?
She's the third circle.
Okay. I also may have another favor to ask of you in private.
Looks over at your brother. Well, it only gets slightly more private than this.
You can cast 5th level.
Yes.
Do you think I could hire you for a spell? And a small day journey?
That entirely depends what sort of spell you're looking for, doesn't it?
You ever been to Ethlindir?
Oh, not personally.
Well, I have teleportation circle.
Yeah.
I can't activate it currently.
Do you know of any circles in Ethlindir?
I'm working on getting one. I don't. Do you?
I don't. But if you have one coming, I suppose I could be convinced to activate a circle for you.
I wouldn't need you to just activate the circle, come with us, and take us back. That's all I would need you to do.
Very well. As long as there's nothing untoward happening on the other side. I'm not going to be in trouble with the Ethlindir government, am I?
No.
Very good. I would hate to put any of the families on my bad side.
Right.
Okay. So if I can find the circle, I need to go to visit a temple.
Hmm.
Of
You'll
a type
probably
they
want
don't
something in a
have.
major city then.
Hmm?
You'll probably want something in a major city then.
Yeah, I'm looking for a temple of the mother.
I can't say I know much about that faith.
Me neither, but I'm looking into it. But if I can find it, the circle, you agree you'd come? You can tell me what you take for payment, but...
Well, 5th level spell. Ordinarily I would charge somewhere around 500 gold for such a service.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that's not... He doesn't say that, but... 500 gold per casting?
Correct.
Sure. So 1,000 gold there and back. Done.
Very well. As long as the
He's gonna
timing
walk
is
over
what
to
you
the
would
busted ass chest
Yeah.
and open it up and be like, and pull out, and he's going to pull out two small bags of gold and hand them over. How much platinum is?
50 would be 500.
Yeah, 50 platinum would be fine.
So he would hand her 2 bags of 25 platinum each.
Okay.
Here's a deposit. You get the rest when we return.
Very well. She takes them and stores them somewhere in her robe.
Are we doing this right now? Like, I feel like we kind of...
Not right now.
Okay, just want to make sure we aren't getting sidetracked.
Dre, I haven't even found the portal
Okay.
scroll. Thank you.
Very well, I will work with you. I have some requests, however. I'm not familiar with the party structure of adventurers of the sort, so I will be after my own interest. If things seem dangerous, I will leave. I will help you as best I can, but I am not experienced fighting in groups. So you should know that. And, since you seem to know it best, if you could discuss with Lorelei that we keep out of each other's way, and the bad blood between us can interfere with our endeavors as little as possible, that would be great.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
Very
Well,
well.
I should meet the rest of the party then. How about we do that tomorrow? tomorrow?
I suppose. Is there somewhere for me to stay here?
Wait, you have rooms? I mean, you probably have
There's
somewhere
the
you
dorm
stay.
that Lorelei's staying in there. You can stay in my room.
Looks about it. Perhaps I shall find myself a hotel.
Would the dorms be like? Is there any way that she could stay in the hotel and not be, or the tower and not be in the same room as Lorelei?
If you set up a bed somewhere, it could
have
certainly
Lorelei
happen.
sleep somewhere else.
Like you could set up a classroom.
Either way,
with
she's
the
sleeping
bed.
with a fire giant. So
Yeah, lava ogre. But not particularly. Unless you
Okay, I
want.
would
The
ask-
magic shop would also easily convert into a room.
I'll just get Wednesday to set up a bed in the magic shop. I can have a room prepared for you.
I think I'll be all right finding my own arrangements. I'll meet you back here tomorrow
I
morning.
mean, like, where have we all been sleeping?
I've assumed you guys have been staying in the dormitory, or like making your own room somewhere in the tower.
Yeah, the dormitory would have been where you guys
Yaikzal
were.
would have only slept on couches.
Yeah, so you guys have been finding where's comfortable.
I have a
taking
room.
rest.
You don't need to spend money. Plus, it's safer. It's up to you, but I have a place
City's
for you
kind
to
of
stay
a
if you want to.
nightmare right now.
Very well. I shall.
You can have access to the library while you're here as well, if you want
Rather sparse, but I suppose I shall peruse it.
it. I look back and I'm like, it's growing.
As they should. Very well. Then meetings tomorrow morning?
Yes. Maybe around noon, say 10.
Very well.
Give them some time to.
I shall avail
Sleep.
myself to you in the courtyard tomorrow
Alright.
morning.
I'd get Wednesday to prepare like a bed in the, like a room in the.
Sure.
Yeah, magic
Yeah.
shop.
Right, I'll sit to it. I have to go pick up some furniture, but I shouldn't be bad.
I'm going to go and mend my door. And anything else Lorelei broke?
I do have to look at the scope of the mending spell.
It repairs things slower, but it
Over time, maybe, I don't know.
I gotta look at it. It's been a long time since I've looked at the... A single break or tear on an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. The spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object. So I think this is a little beyond mending.
just multiple castings.
Yeah, but the
Like
whole
over
break
time.
is too big for mending to affect. So, like, you could kind of roughshod the door together. It's going to involve some nails and some timbers, but you're going to need to replace the door at this point.
Yeah, whatever. Then I'll just get someone to come replace the door.
You can have it done by the evening.
Sure.
A new door put on it.
And then I recast Arcane Lock on everything that she dispelled.
Okay. You recast the arcane lock to the same specifications, I take it?
Yeah, just me and Wednesday.
Okay. So, by this evening, your door will be replaced. As for the rest of you, there was some plans for a date today, which was discussed a little bit in our pre-stream.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
So, so things you would know is that, so via the token, essentially what you've done is you've convinced the guards there that they don't want to be involved in whatever's going on. Because as far as they're concerned, if you have that token, you're acting like you're the voice of the king in that situation. So if you didn't tell them anything, they're not supposed to know anything. So you're not sure whether people would actually be looking for Big Red or not. It really depends on how the guard decided to deal with it. If he figured this seemed like something really secret and he should just shut up about it, then yes, he might still be wanted. But if he figured this was some news he should spread, that like the king was doing something with this criminal and leave well enough alone, you're not sure how that would go.
And they're gone. Like,
No, we're still here.
Mhm.
Like, everyone's
They're
around.
around.
okay, so I could get the token again. Just
You
in
could,
case.
yeah.
I'm gonna go. So, I'm gonna go get the token first. before she
You
gets it.
make your way over to
Making a sandwich.
Ivandrail, who's busying himself in the kitchen while Wednesday is busy setting up a room.
He's
Dre.
like looking at it and it's moving.
Dre,
It all
Alright.
falls. Shit.
I need to use the token again.
For what?
My date.
Oh yeah, that thing. Shoot. Now I support you. Want you to know
Can
that.
I use the? It's not just your token.
Let me speak. I'm worried about you going out on your own. Like, even, not like the
Hina's
kids.
coming.
Hina's
Don't.
She's like a
She's my
golden
best.
retriever.
She takes everything like a beast. Like,
Well, yeah. No, she's good. I'm
You-
just worried she won't be there.
Hina would never abandon me.
Not on purpose.
She wouldn't.
I just think you should have more backup.
Who?
I don't know, me.
With Big Red?
Like, I don't have to be there. Just, like, around.
If he sees you, I'm gonna be pissed.
You won't even know I'm there.
Now I have 2 people. I don't know if they're gonna be sneaky.
You met me?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, can I have the token then?
Well, I mean, like, I should probably have it. If
No.
guards come up.
They're gonna come up to the person next to the red ogre.
What's our Twitch handle?
Yeah, but I'll
And
I'll
you can't
intercept
show
them
yourself.
on the-
You can't show yourself.
Sorry, what's our Twitch handle?
Adventure Corp. Twitch.tv/Adventure
Can
Corp.
somebody text Skylar that Twitch handle?
Just wait a minute.
Oh,
they
sorry.
are
Yeah, sorry,
mid-role
guys.
play.
Sorry.
They are not going to approach the weird, suspicious-looking elf when there's a big lava ogre in the middle of their house.
Okay,
Room.
but as a last resort, I don't want to be flashing this thing all over town. If
I
we
won't.
don't have to.
It's just if guards come up.
Okay. And, try and talk them away without it if you can.
You can't talk to me about talking to people.
Why not?
Yeah, I won't fuck.
What are you implying by that? Huh?
Not the best with people.
I am excellent with people. I run an entire gang.
That
flawlessly.
doesn't like you.
At least
No one
over
likes
half
you.
of them like me.
Can I have the token, please?
Just say you'll try to talk to them.
I'll
before
try
you
to
get-
talk to them before I flash it.
Okay.
Thank you. She will walk up and start, getting all pretty for the date.
Okay, you start to prepare yourself for the date.
Mhm.
Token in hand with the 2 warders now to come along with you on your date. Eventually you will find yourself outside of the dormitory. Big Red is there. He's wearing a shirt the right way around.
Wow.
He does not look nice by any means, but you can see where he's tried to scrub some of the stains out, like the more obvious ones, and there's
That's
just
so
these
cute.
wet patches.
That's so cute. You even got ready for it?
I guess.
That's saying you never tried to do it before. You try to get it out.
I just had stains, okay? Don't make a big deal.
So where do you want to go?
Right. Date.
Mhm.
Closest I've ever done is, brothel, but probably not there.
Absolutely not.
They have a great food court.
Looks at you with, help me eyes for a second.
Actually, he's not lying. The Verve had great food.
You want to go get food and beer?
Beer. Yeah. Beer is
We should
good.
go. Where would we go for a bar though?
I guess the old place is closed.
His voice changed.
Hammer and grog.
Yeah, it's good there, but let's just hope no one else shows up.
Wait, are you guys going somewhere? I heard of a great place, the Boar and Brew.
Bed and boar?
The Bed and Boar.
Bed and board.
They serve amazing boar.
Fancy little man.
Where are you guys right now?
Mm-hmm. Just in the
entryway.
tower?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, the Hammer and Grog is far superior.
Oh, now they know where we're going. We'll walk and figure it out.
She'll grab his arm as they walk out.
Just, an eye roll as he, avoids looking at Dre and heads out of the tower. As Dre, you would feel hands clap on your shoulders. Hi!
Hi.
We're going together now.
Yeah, we have to be quick. We have to be sneaky though.
Very quick, sneaky, and quiet.
Very quick, sneaky.
Quick, sneaky.
Very quick, sneaky.
I was trying to stay quiet and sneaky at the same time, and I came out quick, sneaky. Okay?
That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
That's like 2 different words. That's like
I
twice
know. I messed up.
Kina,
Yeah.
take Roscoe.
Why?
Just in case you guys need to get a hold of me.
Okay. Hi, Roscoe.
He's gonna go, whoa, and land on her shoulder.
Pats on her shoulders. He sets himself. Okay.
Narrow my eyes at Roscoe.
Threatens to bite you once again.
Like, you go to, like, he's like,
I will rip you in half. Swear to God.
Kena just catches him by the beak with her hand. Be nice. Woo. Exactly. All right. They're kind of getting far away, so we should probably go.
Come on, go sneaky.
Quit sneaking. She'll follow after you. Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check, and she will as
I
well.
believe I have a thing that gives me advantage. I do not. That's
you
so-
guys are dumb. Invisibility on both of you.
She does not need the advantage. She rolled a nat 20.
She did say she'd be sneaky.
32.
32. Okay. She is quieter than you've ever known her to be. Like, she's usually not bad at being sneaky, but not too serious about things. She is, like, into this.
We're doing like the Scooby Doo thing of they're just walking and we're just like out from behind every object.
You're both invisible at this point, so.
Well, yeah, but the big old camera would see our like shimmering outlines.
Exactly. Yes. The eye of God just watches you guys like popping over things, watching them, darting you around. You completely lose track of Kana. Every once in a while, she seems to know exactly where you are. Every once in a while, she like pulls you along and you're like, Jesus Christ, trying not to jump. But she all but vanishes as you guys follow the two of you who are walking down the street. And he's like, Hammer and Grog's out.
It's out. Oh. The bed. I've never been to the bed and boar.
Fancy little man. Never wanted to pay dues. He's talk.
We-
But, we go. If you want to go, we'll go. Sure.
Okay. I'd like to go.
Okay.
You know the way, or?
Yes, as you'll start walking. And eventually you guys will come to the bed and bar, which I do want to open my notes for, just so I don't fudge anything too much. Aha! Did find it.
When he fudges things, he really coats them.
So, you guys go to one of the nicer inns on Bar Street. The nicely calligraphied sign saying bed and boar above it. And as you guys come in, you would see there is a massive stuffed like wild boar on one of the walls, covered in scars. This thing looks like a war chief of boars. This thing was a monster. And walking around, there's quite a few tables set about. Fairly spacious area. Bit of a bard who seems to be playing in a corner, and waitresses and waiters walking around. One of them will come up. Hi, can I find you guys a seat?
Yes, please. Table for 2.
Very well.
He might.
Going to need a big chair. Right. Does a stool work? Sure. All right. If you guys could just wait here for 1 minute, I'll go get a stool, and I'll have a table cleared for you right away.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And she'll scurry off and set to clearing out the
I'm
table.
gonna tell Kana to like wait outside. I'm gonna check, like do a of the inside to see if there's any threats.
Okay.
And then so I'm gonna like make an insight check on like all of the people in there. To
Okay.
see if they're gonna like try and murder them.
Go ahead and make me an insight check. And I'll need a stealth check for this as well, please.
That's 10 on the insight.
Okay.
It's a 21 on the stealth.
Okay.
With advantage?
You did it with
Yep.
advantage? Yeah. So you look around. There's a varied guest roster in attendance. There's quite a few people. There's a few that you're like unsure about. Definitely some like well-to-do adventuring parties in here that could certainly be dangerous. And as you would expect, a known gangster lava ogre is drawing a lot of attention in the bar, as he is bright orange and 12 feet tall.
Any city guards?
No, you don't really tend to see half-cloaks
Like socializing?
as patrons in somewhere. They're their very own bunch. I don't think you've ever seen one eating outside of the barracks. Like they're their own.
Any known city guard sympathizers?
Maybe, like I said, adventuring parties and stuff in there. He's getting a lot of attention. It's really hard to tell. You don't see anybody who you're like, God damn, that person's coming for him.
A sympathizer.
But you definitely aren't like, this is safe, no problem. The other thing you notice is Gideon, the rotund gnome who you've met a number of times, who owns the establishment, is like throwing you glances with like an arched eyebrow at your eyes, like looking you in the eye.
And I'm just gonna like slowly back up out of the establishment.
You just see him shrug as you back out of the establishment.
By the way, he's a gnome that looks like a bowling ball.
Yes, yeah, he is a rather rotund Gideon Silenthull, the heroic slayer of the
And I'm
monster
going
boar.
to... Okay, Kana. You go on that side of the building. I'll go
I'm on this side of you. Why are you whispering that way?
Oh, shit. So, we're gonna... You go on the far side of the building.
Okay.
I'll go on this side of the building. If you see any city guards, like, coming up to the place, do like a...
Okay.
And
I'm
if
good at that one.
And if I see one, I'll also go...
I had lots of friends who talk like that.
Right, yeah, that's why I think you might be good.
You're a crow?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sneak in the kitchen. Bye. She like disappears.
No, what
So, how do you
I'm gonna
know
keep
the...
a lookout.
As your waitress will come back and bring you over to the table, there is a like human-sized stool there that he like fits his generous proportions onto and is like crouched down, much too big for this table he's at, but he's like crouched next to it, sitting.
You sure? Are you comfortable? Or...
This is common.
This is... I'm sorry I don't know any places that have bigger seats.
Solakran, what you're going to do?
How do you come to know a place like this? I haven't even heard of it.
Was on the rounds for collecting protection money. But Gideon never wants to pay.
How did you... So he just wasn't protected, or...
Nah, we tried to rough up the bar a few times. We were told to stop by very convincing people.
Convincing as in violent?
No, well, the threat was certainly there, but the Thieves Guild told us to stop.
The Thieves Guild.
He has some sort of arrangement with them.
It's a lucky guy, I guess.
I guess.
Well,
Noisy, mostly. No, he's coming this way. Give him stink eye.
She'll attempt to.
As you see this cheery, like, round gnome coming up, smiling, looking you guys over, and Big Red just turns and gives him, like, the glower of his life as you do as well. He's like, very well, and just turns and walks away.
Are you sure we had to do that?
Talks and talks and
Okay.
talks.
So if he's not here, he won't talk. He won't talk. He won't talk. And-
One can hope.
Okay. Well, I've never been on a date before.
Can I get you guys anything to drink?
What do you have for wine?
We've got quite a selection. Do you like the higher end stuff? So we've got your basic reds. We've got some stuff in from Ethlindir that'll run you a little bit more. For wines, I mean, if you want to go top end, I think we have a bottle in, but it's quite pricey, and it's actually from the Druids.
How much?
If you want a glass, it'll run you about 100 gold. If you want the bottle, 400.
I want to see if I'll buy it. I want to see if I'm going to be like, hey, look what I can buy.
We can get you a very nice bottle from Ethlindir for 50 to 100 gold, depending on what you want.
Yeah. I'd like it.
Which one, sorry?
The most expensive you got. 2 of them.
We only have the one that's...
The one...
And you want the bottle for 400 gold?
Yes, please.
All right, sure. All right, I'll come right out with that. And for you? Beer? Yes, yeah, we have quite a selection. I believe it... Just beer. Do you want some beer? Right. Okay. Right away then. And then for you guys to eat, obviously our house specialty is the boar platter. It's quite a lot of food, so we usually do it in sections. You look like you can handle maybe a plate for the table. It goes for about 20 gold.
Yeah, sure, we'll get that.
Okay, great. I'll bring that out. Anything on the side?
Big Red.
Beer. Right, I got that.
Red,
Yeah.
red, mm.
So beer and the wine. Oh, great. Okay, I'll be right back with your drinks. And she scurries off, and she will come back a little bit later with a. The bottle is made out of jade. You can't see into it. It is a jade bottle that she sets down, and you can see there is definitely like sigils carved into it. And she will pop open the hunk of jade with a cork on it for you as you have a full bottle of very fruity, very aromatic wine that comes out of the top of the bottle. There's something like undertoning it. There's like the fruit, and then something under the smell, much more acrid that like you can't quite place.
Wizards suck.
Unlikely. Right. So the dragon blood wine, and here is your beer.
Dragon blood.
That's what we
I understand that it was an ingredient in it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rather potent. And Gideon has had some. I could get him to tell you more about it. From what I understand, it's very fruity. But the dragon blood has a little bit of a aftertaste to it, but very effective.
Yaikzal's tail does like a quick, like hard slap against the chair. Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
I wasn't aware.
No, I'll just. And she like quirks it. I'll bring one of the elven wines out.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. So sorry. And she's like walking away, and you're like, shit. And she's like leaving with it. And you see, you can't hear it, but there's like, you can see the movement of his chest as Big Red is chuckling.
Don't you laugh at that? Don't.
You are sensitive.
I'm sensitive. It's blood. Dragon blood. I was in that wine.
No, you are dragonborn. Dragon very different. Big, scary, rude.
Rude.
Exactly. Yes, very rude, very arrogant.
They are not. I look up to them.
Yes, they are very tall.
Sense.
Yeah.
Relationship
Picks
over.
up his beer. Ugh. It's just like a human-sized cup. Not that small, but yeah, it's like his massive hand just engulfs this mug.
Hello.
So,
Yeah.
so Kana has vanished from your sight.
Okay,
What are
I'll
you
be
doing?
outside.
I
I'll
am
be
just keeping watch, like I said I would.
Right.
Okay, go ahead and make me a perception check.
RB. Keep.
Dre's great at it.
Yes, yeah, we're handling other stuff
15.
anyways. Okay, 15. So it's almost too late. By the time you see the guards coming up, there's like windows, but you can't really like see Big Red from here. So you're not sure why they're coming up until you see a patron like duck out from inside and go over. Or you want to sneak closer to listen in?
Yes.
Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Yoshi. Ooh, thank you for your advantage. Has it been more than an hour yet?
Not yet. Nope.
Whew. Okay, that's 27.
Okay, so you creep closer until you can hear them talking, and you kind of like, right, yeah, I saw him in there. I know you guys were looking for him, so I thought I would have you guys come, but matches the description, big lava ogre. I know we're not near the bar, but if you're still looking for him, he's in there. As you hear him discussing something with this guard, clearly about Big Red.
Yeah, I'm not gonna interfere. Just gonna be like ready if like a fight breaks out to
Okay.
be backup.
Okay. You hang back a bit as the guard nods.
I do let out a though, like once I'm around the building.
Okay. A second later, you feel like a tap on your shoulder. Yeah?
Shit,
Stop doing that.
you have to be a little bit louder.
No, I'm sneaky. I'm
You
sneaky.
gotta be a little bit more aware that I don't see you.
Right. What? You're Kai.
But okay, so there are guards. But like we're just gonna.
Should we ambush him?
Well, Yaikzal has the thing that'll make the guards go away.
Oh.
If that.
Then why are we here?
Cause I don't know what Big Red's gonna do if a bunch of guards come up. So if he decides to start being dumb and like attack them all, then he's gonna need our help.
Okay.
Or if like this part of the city gets like sucked up there, I kind of want to,
Oh.
like, who knows?
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're just around if they need us.
Do you want some of this cookie?
No, we're on a... What kind?
It's ginger.
Yes.
As you feel a half-eaten cookie get pushed into your hand.
It's sort of very...
Okay, I'm gonna sneak back in, so if anything happens, I'll be there. Bye!
Okay, be very careful.
She's gone. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, God.
Oh, not bad.
Told you.
Advantage.
Yeah, I took the advantage. As we cut back to the two of you at the table,
Meanwhile.
and him sipping from his little human-sized mug.
Yaizel's like trying not to laugh watching him say those tiny things. Like,
I know!
it's so small and you're so
Very small.
big!
Common problem. I miss my bar.
Oh, well, what if we started our own bar? Ha! That's funny.
I need to be able to do my job, so... The bar was nice, but it was a front, not business.
Well, what if you changed it to your business?
Sure.
You could be the guy that's refusing paying protection fees.
That would be fun. Come and take it! It's crushed like bugs.
You're the one they're the ones that need the protection fees.
You pay me and I not bother you when you're around. Very good.
That sounds like how
It would be fun. No, I don't know. To be honest, things are weird. Apparently the guards have been cracking down more than usual. Lots of the people being hassled, just leaving their houses, not even doing business. Few of them want me to take over. I don't know.
Take over like the Pride Foots?
Ah, yes.
Oh, might be a little hard. Dre's kind of
Ruining it, yes.
No. Scary.
Oh.
I don't want
Did the ribs, yeah.
that. I don't want you
That's
to
the-
get hurt in that process.
I don't really want to take over, but what do I say to them, huh? They
No.
worked for me for some 4 years now.
They made fun of you for 4 years?
No, they worked for me for 4 years. Now I tell them, you're on your own.
You get to be the scary business owner using them.
Could retire.
There's nothing wrong with retiring. We could make a bar of your own.
Yeah.
We could name it Red Scar. Get a lot of cool customers.
Red's gone. I don't know. I have some money saved, but I'm not the best.
I think you're pretty great. I feel
No,
like...
I mean with money.
Oh.
Yes.
So you don't have, like... How much in a scale of 1 to 10 do you have saved? 10 being a lot.
3.
Oh. so I think-
300 gold.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you ever need help with money, I'm good with money and I got a lot of it. We could have a joint business.
No, I don't like owing people things.
You'd be the boss. I wouldn't want anything back.
You just want to give me money.
Yeah. If it would help you with your career.
This is funny, because at first I thought you were a whore and wanted money, but now you're trying to give me money.
Why did you ever think I was a whore?
You were touching arm.
It's a sign of affection.
Yeah, well, now you know places I usually see signs of affection. Whorehouse. Mainly.
Well, not
Where do
not
you think
anymore.
my money went?
Not anymore.
Huh?
No more whorehouse. No more anything like that.
What do you mean?
No more.
You trying to tell me what to do now, like Trey and Lorelei, huh?
I'm sorry. I wish to be the reason you're not going to a whorehouse.
I'm confused.
What? if there is anything here that I thought was going on. Yet there is no whorehouse.
Where is he?
Us! Our entire thing, like, we're on a date!
Right. No whorehouse on date, yes.
No
We
whorehouse.
talked about this before.
Yeah, no whore, not just on date. No whorehouse when I'm here.
Right. Okay.
But that does not mean you can go when I am gone on a mission.
Right. I get it.
Explain it back. What do you get?
This is that thing. People call it the dating.
Yes.
People tell me, oh no, Red cannot come to whorehouse. Have girlfriend now. And I laugh at them and make fun of them. But now,
But no, you can't.
right.
Is that an issue?
I did not agree to this.
Well, it's like, we're not together officially, but we're going on dates.
Right.
What, do you not want to?
Make me a persuasion check here.
Terrifying. Make a persuasion check. Oh no.
Your birthday dice, remember that?
You do? Runa's birthday
This
was
is
just the other day.
I wanna. Yeah, I turned 19.
Yes.
Wow.
I want to roll, but then if it's bad, I want to use my birthday.
You
dice.
can do that.
Yeah, you can.
That is
always-
something you can do retroactively.
You can also just use it to say I succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna succesee.
Okay. So you have traded in your birthday dice.
The
for
first
a
person
success
I have
on
ever
this
seen
roll.
actually use it.
I've seen lots of people use it. As he looks over, he's like, sure, we'll try the dating. You're, good luck. I'm not good at this whole... Yeah.
I'm not either, but I just.
Looks back and straight. Waitress!
She's like, as long as it is something in your ideals, because I don't want to just be here because you don't know how to reject me.
Right. Well, remember this.
Good. How do people date? Like, I get the attraction, and I get the wanting to, but I don't know what to ask or talk about.
Alright.
Violence.
That was a weird monologue.
I'm hoping food comes soon so I can be busy and not have to make this conversation.
Ding ding, orders up.
So, indeed, a large plate would be coming over, but you would see the waitress carrying this huge platter with like a boar's head on it and the haunch all cut up and cooked behind it, is cut off by a number of Halfcloak guards who are walking towards you guys.
Fuck. And she's gonna get up, and she's gonna like go lean against the table and look at them. Like, she's like, if she was here and Big Red was here, middle of it,
Yeah,
where
she's
she's
gonna,
like
like, put
leaning
herself-
towards Big Red. Like,
Excuse me.
yep.
I am not sure you're aware, but you are currently seated with a wanted criminal.
He's with the king. This is how it is. I could show you what you need to see if you want, but I feel like I should have to.
Right. Could I speak to you outside of the establishment?
How do I know your little friends aren't just gonna go in there and take him?
I'm going to have them stay here and watch him. Will my words suffice?
Persuasion.
Okay. 22.
But the king just won't be happy if anything were to happen.
Right. As he will turn and walk out of the building and just nod at his lieutenant, who stands there and watches over Big Red, who gives him like a bored stare. Big smile around the tusks.
How long has it been so far?
You guys would be nearing your hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. As she'll follow him out.
Just gives a tusky grin to the one guard as you get outside. Right. I'm going to need more information than this. I understand it's the king's business. If this is something the guard should stay out of,
It
then I can
def-
spread that around. But I do need to know how secretive this needs to be. If it helps, I'm a captain.
doesn't. This is something that only a specific group in the king are supposed to know about.
Right. So have them quietly drop looking for
Yes.
the convict.
Yes, please.
Can I see that token?
She's gonna back up a little, just so he's like out of range to just grab it from her, and show it up like in a.
Puts his hand out.
No. She'll put it away. That's not how that works.
Ma'am, anybody who's seen one of these tokens before could recreate it with illusion magic. I am going to need to physically see the item.
You won't just take it?
I want to look at it and touch it.
Persuasion check.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Here you go.
And how am I to know that you aren't just gonna grab it and leave?
I'm a half-cloak. I work for the king.
Anyone could dress up as a half-cloak.
Hand reaches out.
And she gets closer, a little defensive as she puts in this.
Takes it, you watch him flip it over and inspect it from a couple different angles. Bend it a little bit to see if it'll like give it all. Very well. Puts it back in your hand.
Thank you. And she will tuck it away.
As you see him walk in, Lieutenant look over and he just motions with his head as they turn and make their way out. And Big Red grins.
It was great.
As the waitress is like, do you want this now?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, please.
She like puts it down. Oh, that's heavy. Right, yeah, here is the boar. Feel free to tuck in. If you want anything else, just give me a wave. I can bring you some more drinks if you'd like. And here's your wine. And she sets down a nice bottle of wine, and you see it's like sheathed in vines.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Sorry about before.
Yeah, it's fine. No,
I'll be back in a bit. Enjoy your food.
Thank you.
As she makes her way off, and you guys are left sitting there, like, good. Starts tucking into the massive like rump of boar immediately.
Do you think they like go out and hunt these every day, or do they have a farm? Because they're putting out real big boars for just one table. And she'll take it, like, she'll be like, yeah, but she grabs so much less. She's like,
You gave your big chunk, and then there's his like steak coming on.
this is really good. What's your
Good,
favorite?
because you don't have to talk because you're eating.
Why? What's your favorite food?
Beer.
I know, like, if you had to have, like, a favorite meal, like, if you, in your mind, if this meal came, you would stop everything to eat.
When I was young, we had eggs, salamander eggs. Very good.
Salamander eggs.
Yes.
Are they, like, easy to attain, not so...
No, very illegal. See, the fire salamanders were trading partners.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you wanted to poach eggs, you could not get caught.
So, what does it taste like? What is your favorite?
I don't know how to describe.
No, it's just...
No,
Good.
no. Big egg, you know. You usually find them in volcanoes.
Oh, yeah, I can say I've never been there.
It's deadly to most species.
Mm-hmm.
But lava ogre, you know.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing about you.
I'm good with the heat. I don't like the cold so much.
Yeah, like, how much do you not like the cold?
Well, I grew up in a volcano, so...
Like, if you were to meet someone that, let's say, were the cold, like, they weren't very warm, or they were raised in cold areas, like...
I
You
don't
just
have
don't
to
like
live
the
with
weather?
them.
Huh?
I don't have to live with them.
Yeah. What would you do if you found out that one of your closest friends were one of them? Yeah. Yeah. How would you feel after I kind of am a cold dragon?
Oh.
I
See him bring like a hand over and like touch your arm. You feel fine to me.
Yeah, but most dragons get fire breath, or they harness fire. I harness ice.
Don't. At me. Yeah.
Why would I do it at you?
I don't know. Don't.
Such low trust. I wouldn't just shoot you with ice.
No problem.
So that's it. You just don't want to be hit with it. You don't. You just don't want to be near it. But what about me? You're okay being around me?
Fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, good.
You're not Ice Cube.
Could be.
No, don't.
You sure you don't want to use an ice cube?
Ugh.
I can figure it out.
No, thank you. I'm going to put more food in my mouth now to end this conversation. Yes. Cuts out another huge piece of. Lots of chewing.
You eat a lot, like a lot.
I'm big.
Makes sense. Half the board's gone.
I'm big.
Wow.
You want more boar? We'll get more boar. Lady!
No.
Never mind. She'll not make up her mind.
She's like...
Right. Well, this was good.
Normally, you ask questions too, is what I heard about.
You like fighting?
Yeah, I really...
Me too.
We could go to a gladiator ring.
That would be fun. I
go
like
to the Coliseum. I feel like we might bond better over fighting.
Hey,
I'm not good at conversation.
We could go beat on your gladiators. It is fun.
I feel like it's like a really easy fight.
Yes. They're very weak.
But we could go to the new Coliseum.
I've not been. I've heard many have died.
Apparently, we're the ones that kill a lot of them.
Oh, you are the murderers. I heard of you, yes.
Oh, so it's traveled.
Yes.
Oh, no.
It is a kind of popular place, actually, despite being outsidery, you know.
Yeah. So people just see us as, oh, okay, we have a name. Not the perfect name.
The murderers?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you feel about the name?
Whatever.
You know, you might just become...
Strong name.
Strong name? Yeah. We should finish and go to the Coliseum.
This is a good idea.
And we could go just...
I am finished, so... Unless I get another beer, but very small.
Okay, we'll get the check. If she's gonna wave over the...
Lady comes over.
The bill,
yes.
please.
Of course, yes. All told, it comes to 75 gold.
75?
Yes. 20 for the boar, and then 50 for the wine, and then a bit extra for drinks beyond that.
And she'll take out a little pouch with it and hand it over.
Big Red starts fishing in his belt.
No.
No.
I'll get it!
Puts like 30 gold on the table.
She'll put on a bigger bag with the rest.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed your stay. You're all paid up, so you're good to go. If you want to stay and drink for a while, you're welcome to it as well.
No, we're okay, thank you.
Okay, have a great day.
She'll get up and be like, come on, let's go.
Pulls himself up and starts following you out.
Drake goes...
You guys would no longer be invisible.
Yeah, that's why it's...
Yeah, you're hiding in an alley. Kana would be out at this point as well with the invisibility spell ended. We keep following him?
Yeah, but like, from a further distance now.
Oh, they.
Yeah, I was like, we'll go to the Coliseum.
Okay.
Roscoe has a cookie piece in his mouth.
Yeah. She is covered in crumbs. They had lots of good food in there.
She's like reaching to put a cookie in her mouth, and he's like,
Did you at least like leave some money lying around for it?
No.
They'll survive.
Is that something you normally do?
No, but I mean,
You steal things all the time and you don't leave money.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they weren't paying attention.
Roscoe! Catch them.
Yeah, if they weren't paying attention, I mean, it's kind of their loss.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll learn from it.
And it was tasty.
Yeah.
Roscoe! And she shoves some cookie in his mouth. Okay, let's go. As you guys tail after them, a stealth check, please.
It's a 25.
Okay. A lot less stealthy now. The, fun of the game seems to have worn off for Kana a little bit, and she's being much more flippant about the whole thing. And she's, following along after you guys. You would spot her a couple of times, and she, waves at you quick and then ducks into an alley.
she'd turn like.
You're very twitchy.
Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Okay.
I thought I saw someone following us. They weren't.
Oh.
So
We'll take a couple dead-end turns. We'll turn and fight if you think someone is following.
no, it's
Rough 'em
nothing harmful. Let's go fight things in the Coliseum.
Fight or watch?
Do you want to watch or do you
I
want to
thought we were watching, yes. I don't trust the whole thing.
Let's go watch. I haven't watched
Okay.
before. How do you
Okay.
watch a gladiator fight?
Well, from the arena, from the stands.
I'm normally in it. Always.
Ah.
I've never been here
You fight lots, yeah?
all the time.
Very good.
It's
This is good. Keep you strong.
it's
This will take you to the arena, and you guys go in. It's the first time you've gone to get seats. You guys come up, and it looks at Big Red. 1 gold to come in, please. And looks over you. 20 gold, please.
yeah.
Forget
20?
about that.
I'm really worth that much to you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it 20?
20 gold. That's the fee.
I shall hand it over.
Yes. Takes the gold. Big Red puts his gold down. As you guys make your way up a completely different path, and you will find yourself in the stands of the arena, watching fights going on. It's definitely staged. Each entrant who comes in is definitely fighting their way up a roster, and you guys happen to come in on one that is partway up theirs, and you can see it's a group of adventurers from the city having quite a struggle against a number of altered dire bears. They're massive bears, but there's something distinctly wrong about them, and it doesn't fully click in what exactly is wrong with them just by looking at it until one of the face opens up and the tongue comes out and grabs somebody. They do win their bout, however. There is an arm that's lost in the fray, but instead of getting swallowed by this bear as its sideways opening mouth closes, they lose an arm. But the group does prevail at the end of it, managing to slaughter the group of bears and limp their way out to many cheers from the crowd. And the announcer comes up and is whipping a frenzy up in the people before. Well, folks, that's all we have time for today. So, get out or you'll be... And everyone's incinerated! Less excited when it's about them. But he gets his call out either way. As you guys make your way out.
Who did you think would win?
Oh, good fight. I don't know.
You didn't know? You weren't betting on anyone?
No, not the gambler.
Oh. A lot of people... I'm not the gambler, but I'm the reason people used to gamble. Gambled on my fights.
Not very smart, so
They
stay out of it.
They used to gamble on my fights. They were like, "Oh, you're weak. We'll fight you. We'll win." And then I won. And
You were shark.
I got a lot, thousands of dollars.
Good.
And then I was caught.
Is that an admittance of guilt then?
No. I don't.
As you would see a familiar Halfcloak card
Yeah.
standing a little
Did you know
ways
we're
out.
doing things for the king? Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
And it supersedes my previous investigation, as you would see the smug-looking Halfcloak who you've had dealings with a number of times before. I see you're missing your usual retinue. You're rather easy to spot with the giant flaming torch you carry around.
Normally how it works. We're on a mission for the king. And
You're under arrest.
I shall pull on the badge immediately.
Lovely. You're under arrest.
No.
Yes.
No.
Arrest her, please.
Are we
You guys would be not far off watching this, as there's a contingent of about 10 half-cloaks with her, plus her, and the group of them are walking up towards Yaikzal, and a couple of them, like, weapons out towards Big Red. Please stay out of this. No. Very well. Arrest him as well.
Actually, no. This is very important King's business. Save the city, King's business.
Great. You're under arrest.
No.
Please put your hands behind your back, as you would see, like, 6 guards coming towards you.
It's, guys.
Are they seeing this?
Yes, they are.
Roscoe flies away.
Okay. She's gonna cast. It's gonna be a fight.
Okay.
She is going to.
I just like have my hand on Kana's shoulder to stop her from running somewhere.
She's gonna cast darkness.
I'm watching.
Alright, I am going to... That's not what I wanted. I'm going to pull some tokens down here, just so we have some initiative going on. So we've got you and Big Red. And we've got Kana and Dre down here. And then we have quite a number of guards. I think this shall be their leader.
And now we can go to the combat overlay.
We will.
So just realistically, how far is the Coliseum from the tower?
Fairly close, probably like a 10-minute walk.
How far of a bird flight?
2 minutes?
Okay.
Or less.
So, out of the combat. You guys are either going to get away or, yeah.
Yeah, it's doubtful you will be of incredible assistance here.
It's only going to be like 300 rounds before you get here?
No. It'll be about 40.
I thought I put you guys on a combat tab. I'm just going to use 1 token for the guards, because that's a bit easier. And then let's make... Whoa, what was that noise? Okay, so we won't be doing... This will be Theater of Mind, but we've at least got things up. Go ahead and roll me your initiative,
9.
please. 9.
Yeah,
Okay,
roll hard.
Kana's actually pretty close enough. I'm just going to leave her. There's a 9 for you instead of the 1 that I rolled for you.
Oh my god.
Dre.
That is a 18.
18. And the main female is important enough. I'm going to roll her own. That is only marginally better. There we are. So the first one up will be Kana, who looks for you.
I was gonna see, I don't, like, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
We might have to, I don't think this is a fight we can rescue them from.
Yeah. But if they hurt her, I'm going to beat them up.
Yep.
Okay.
We're just gonna watch.
Dre, so you're just watching with Kana at the moment?
Yep.
All right.
I am,
Getting into our combat. You're what, sorry?
I think I'd be, like, readying a push on,
You want to hold action with a push?
on someone who, like, tries to, or, like, a push on Yaikzal if someone walks up to her.
Okay, to like push her back from
Yeah,
something?
push
Okay,
her
well,
back.
there are people walking up to her to arrest her right now. So that's not really a held. Are you pushing her back or not?
Yeah, as you would feel like this force sort of, like, push you back.
Are you resisting?
No.
Okay, as you get like pushed away from them, you see them going, oh, I was so hoping you would resist. As the first up after the two of you would be the guards. So 6 of them are coming up towards you. 4 of them are going up towards Big Red. Despite him being larger, they seem to have put you as the higher threat at this point. The first one's going to try to grapple you.
Yep.
So go ahead and make me an athletics check or an acrobatics check to resist.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yes.
I'm rolling like hot garbage. That's a 13.
They got a 14.
Oh my god!
They go up behind you and start trying to like pull your arms back, and a couple of them start piling on as you're trying to like wrestle your arms free, and they fairly deftly start like trussing you up as quick as they can. So you are currently grappled by one of the guards. A few of them are going to jump on that, so 2 more are going to help him try and restrain you. If you want to roll twice more, you can, to see how many of them you can keep off of you.
21.
Okay, that is a 24 for the first one.
Oh no.
23.
And that's a 7 for the third one. So one of them starts on the other side, like also trying to push. You can see manacles coming out. And another one, you just kind of like kick in the shins. Oh, fuck! Hops back, holding a shin. And you can just see that one guard there, grinning, hand on her hip, on her weapon, as they start trying to arrest you. Then some are going to go up and try to do the same to Big Red. I'm just going to roll for 3. Oh wow, I got an 11, 11, and a 17 naturally. Big Red beats that, and beats that. As they're trying to get him, he's just... and one's like grabbing on his arm and trying to like pull it back, and he's just like... holding him off the ground a little bit like... Okay, so that's them trying to arrest the two of you. Big Red is going to start to like visibly radiate a bit of heat as he's heating up a bit.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to try to punch one of them. That will absolutely succeed as he like smacks into one. You can see heat like radiating off his fist at this point as he does. As that is going to be 12 fire damage to one of the guards as he just like cracks against them. She's just watching at this point as the commander continues to grin at the group of you. Yaikzal, what are you doing? You have 2 of them restraining you at this point as best they can.
Fight it? Well, can I...
So you can use one of your attacks to try to break out of one of the guards. So it'll take you at least 2 successes to completely break free at this point. Or you can do anything else you can normally do, you just can't move.
Oh, so I just can't move. I can still
Yeah,
attack.
so you're grappled, not restrained.
Okay, I'm gonna use my sword. I'm gonna use my light sword. Can I use my light sword?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my light sword.
So you pull your blade out. It wouldn't be shining at this point, I don't think, but
No.
you can go ahead and attack one of the 6 guards. You can attack one of the ones that is trying to restrain you if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I have 2 attacks. 17.
A 17 will hit.
Yes. Okay, and then that is a 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. That will cripple one of the guards as you like sword comes up and you slash, and you see the grin on the female guard's face drop a little bit. Incompetence. You can go ahead and roll to hit again if you want to go for the same guard or a different one. It's up to you.
Different guard.
Okay.
So
And
there's just one thing. You have to make sure you declare if you're doing lethal or non-lethal damage.
Yeah, if you're trying to kill them or knock them out.
She's not trying to. She's just trying to get them off.
Yeah,
so
okay.
as she's slashing,
So
she's
if
like,
you want to
"Go,
attack a
move."
different guard, go ahead and roll to hit.
And as she's doing it, she's telling them to get off her. like go. 25.
25 will definitely hit as you swing for the other guard who's also trying to take you by your other arm. As he's reaching for your sword arm to try to pull it behind you again, you slash towards him.
15.
15 damage. You take it, you're going for a swipe, you see his neck is exposed, you turn your blade at the last moment and punk right on the ear as he like falls back, holding onto his ear. And he's like trying to walk away and like stumbling, his balance like thrown right off as he like hits the pavement. He's just rolling there holding his ear. He's out of the fight.
Okay, good. And the other one's still trying to hold on.
The other one is still holding on to you. So
Okay.
you are currently being grappled by one of them at the moment.
And that means my can I use my unarmed to like
You can go ahead and attack with your bonus action.
it's not trying to like but like
Knock him unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You're going for the one holding you or one of the other...
Holding me. Oh my god, it's a 12. Never roll on mine.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah.
As you go to punch
And
him, and he wrenches your other arm as you do it, and you, like, miss him as he pulls you sideways and ducks, and it just, like, whiffs past his ear.
And I'm using a key point.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit again.
Flurry.
That's a 13. That's a 13.
13 will also miss.
Not
As this time he
miss.
puts his other hand on your shoulder and just pushes on it to stop your momentum as you hit him, but all of your force is gone from him pushing your shoulder back. As he's like, stop! Freaking trying to wrench your arm behind you still. Okay. Next up Kana and Evandrail, still sitting this one out?
No, I'm going to cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
On my Halfcloak. And cling, 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 cling.
Okay.
Up
As you
to-
change your visage to a half-cloak, are you trying to look like a captain or a lieutenant, or what are you disguising
Just like
yourself
one
as?
of the grunts.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up to the lady.
Yeah.
Be like, with all due respect, ma'am, like, she has the signet of the king.
You questioning me, soldier?
I'm just saying, like, aren't we gonna get in trouble for this?
Why don't you let me deal with that? And you do what you're told. I don't remember you among my company.
Alright. Quickly turns around.
She takes a careful look over you as you walk away.
Mm-hmm. Did you say anything?
She doesn't say anything. She just looks you over rather sharply before she turns her attention back. Okay, that will bring us to the fighters. So we're going to start with the ones on you. There's one holding you. Go ahead and make the athletics or an acrobatics check as he's going to try to start putting manacles on you.
Okay. That is a 21.
A 15. So he pulls a manacle and he's like going for your arm and you like wrench it sideways and put your hand on the manacle and he's like, fuck it. Trying to rip it out of your hand at this point. Okay, so you continue wrestling with them. One of the other ones is also going to try to wrestle you, so go ahead and make me another check.
16.
17.
What
As
the
he grabs
fuck
onto you
is
and starts
this?
helping. Okay, the other 3 guards are going to start attacking you. They're going to pull out clubs and start trying to beat you unconscious.
That's great.
Okay, that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'm at an 18, so they just one-upped me again.
That's 6 damage.
Okay.
Then the second one is going to attack you as well. And that is definitely going to hit. That is 7 damage from that one. And then the third one, that will also certainly hit. And that is 8 damage from that one, as they just start like, stop resisting! Like trying to beat you down. The ones on Big Red, having been like casually like flung around them, are going to start trying to hit him as well, now that he's punched one of them. Wow. They miss him.
Of course they missed
So there's
him.
one miss on him. That one's going to hit, as they're going to try to club him as well. And that's 7 damage to Big Red. And then you would see the guard lady looking over at them, now clubbing at Big Red, and she would just go, "Don't bother with the clubs with him," as they're going to draw steel.
And you guys are just...
That'll hit. Okay, that is 9 damage to him.
Sheesh.
And then the last one is going to make their attack as well. And that will hit. And that is 8 damage to him. As Big Red is bloodied at this point, as they're just like cutting into him and he's trying to fight them off.
That triggers Kana.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
She said that as soon as they hit her, she's going to jump in.
I'm trying to get my music to actually work here. Okay, something else is playing once again.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, Kana, I gotta see how she would react. She's not the best friends with Big Red.
Oh, she did hit me.
But she saw Yaikzal get hit.
Yeah. She is going to start moving up at this point, as she's drawing her phase steel blade and starts advancing towards them. Right. Which brings us to Big Red, who's now going to pound towards the same one he hit before. That'll hit. And... not great. 7 damage is enough to knock that one out as he just smacks into it. You see sparks like flying off from where he connects with the guy's cheek, and you watch him go down like out cold, burns on his face from where the fist imprinted into his face. The lady who's watching is going to look over at you. Ridiculous. Just kneel. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, you're wise.
I've been rolling like hot shit. That's a 10.
10! as you find yourself suddenly just dropping, knees hitting the cobblestone below you, as they're now having like an easier time wrestling as you're below all the guards. So I'm going to consider you prone at the moment, as you come under the effect of the command spell. Does this find me what I need?
For the command spell?
No, I'm trying to find something else in particular. There we go. There we are. Okay, so... Yeah, she is going to use that. You hit the ground. That brings us to your turn. I suppose that wasn't a very well-placed command spell. She's going to save it for after your turn, actually, in that case.
Okay, for after?
She's going to hold her action.
So there's just... How many people are on me now?
So there are 2 restraining you, and then there are... there was a total of 6, and you've knocked 1 out. So there's 5
3
left.
left.
2 restraining you, and 3 attacking you.
Longsword. Try to knock another one out.
Are you going for the same one you were hitting before, or a different one?
Uh,
So you've got the one you're holding, who's holding you, who I think you've bloody... So he would be...
you said crippled.
Crippled. And then you have the other one, the rest are all fresh, but 2 of them are holding you, 1 is crippled.
Crippled.
So the only problem is she's prone, and when you're grappled, your speed is 0, she can't stand back up while she's grappled.
Oh yeah, I guess the command spell
Yeah.
would be well placed then. I forgot that. Thank you, Danny.
Well, it would work in that
Yeah,
way,
yeah, you're right. So I guess she does not need to hold her action, so you are prone, so you have disadvantage on any attacks.
You can just try and, like, escape, though.
You could, yeah.
I'll just try to escape.
Okay. As I said, you will need 2 successes, because you have to get away from each of them, but an athletics check or an acrobatics check can be used to try to escape in lieu of one of your attacks.
That's acrobatics.
It's very quiet now.
It gets tense.
22.
They also got 22.
Meets it
So
beats.
in this case, you are the one...
Defending.
And no, she's the one initiating. They're the one defending. She's trying to break out.
So it meets, it beats. It's the same thing if you're attacking and it meets AC, it beats it.
Yes.
So usually meets, it beats it. Helps
Yeah, but
it
if you
attack.
meet a DC,
You also beat it.
you
beat
beat
it.
it. And I think this is more like a DC. Yeah, okay, so very well. You break out. So you, the one that you've, like, hurt pretty bad, you throw him off of you, and he, like, jangles back with his man. God damn it! So you are still grappled, as the one of them has you. And if you want to use another attack, you may try to break free from them as well.
I will.
Very well.
What is my...
What?
It's a natural 3.
That's a natural 20. As you try to throw away from this one, and he starts wrenching your back behind your arm behind your back.
Rips out
Just pulls your spine from your body. He starts pulling your arm in your back before you like flip out of it, but you do not manage to break free from him.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you can do more.
Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
It's another attack. You can try again.
Wait.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I am so done with the Foundry music. That has to go.
Is there dark anywhere near us?
You're not in darkness at the moment, so you cannot use your shadow
Is there,
step.
Look at
but
your-
is there,
look at your
is,
darkness
like,
spell.
what kind of shadows are around? Because if she becomes in darkness, she can go.
Yeah, so there are alleyways around that you could reach with your ability.
But I'd be leaving Big Red. Because they're far, right? They're not super close?
They're not super close, no. The nearest one would be like 40 feet away from you.
Where are we fighting exactly?
They are in the like clear area, so you would be on the main outer run.
I'm gonna
You'd be on the main road in
Oh, okay.
front
I
of the
thought we were still
Coliseum.
like in the stands.
No,
Yeah,
no,
well-
no, they came out.
hold dodge.
So you can just.
No, you
spend-
can't use dodge as a bonus
Oh,
action.
Then can I
Yes,
just...
you can.
Oh,
You
can
should
you
defend-
with
You're a monk.
Step of the Wind?
Yep.
Okay, so for a key point, you can dodge.
No,
Yeah,
but you're.
but I don't wanna hold it.
You have
like-
2 more chances to get out of the grapple.
If you flurry of blows.
And
But I need to have an attack.
You get a bonus action attack. Flurry of Black gives you another attack. You have 2 more attacks.
You attacked, right? That's you try. You can try and escape a grapple with an attack.
Yeah, I gotta
It's using the
look.
attack
It's an
action.
attack.
I don't know what exactly the wording on flurry of blows is. Though.
When you want to grab a creeper, you can use
As
an attack
attacks.
action to make a special melee attack. So yes, you can do that.
Flurry of wiggle.
But I'm not sure.
All it reads for the monk is that it allows you to make more attacks.
After you take the attack action on your turn.
So it's just more attacks.
You can use the attack action to make a special melee attack. 5e, monk. I'm not sure they apply.
Flurry of blows says after you take the attack action on your turn.
Yeah, it's not its own attack action.
I don't know. You're still giving up an attack.
Flurry of blows.
Grapple.
2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Because all she's gonna do is make the shove action then.
But you can't.
You can't shove action with it either.
Flurry of blows, but you can't use those flurry of blows to escape.
Yeah, you can't use those. So the flurry of blows allows you to make 2 unarmed attacks. It does not give you more attack actions. You also couldn't use them to shove. You get 2 unarmed strikes. You don't get 2 new attack actions with which to do whatever you would normally do your attacks with. So in this case, no, you would not be able to use.
Punch him twice though, or
you could either punch twice, or you could use it to dodge.
Dodge isn't gonna help you with grapple checks.
Yeah, but it could against them hitting me.
Yes, it will give them. So right now you're on the ground, which means they have advantage. So it'll give them straight rolls.
I'll hold the dodge.
Do you want to use it or hold it?
Like, can I hold it or?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
So what triggers your dodge? If somebody tries to hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is one more, just because it is a tight situation. If you were to hit, you could stunning fist it, and then you'd be able to move and get out of his thing. You still have your
I'm
movement.
under command.
No.
The command is one action. You went to your knees. You're done.
happens. The reason you can't get back up is because they have you grappled. So you can either try to knock out the people holding you,
Which is one guy.
Yeah.
You don't even have to talk about. You can just stun him.
So you can try to hit him and stun him, or you can dodge to try to take less damage here. It's up to you.
I've been rolling like hot shit. I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. So Kana is going to run up behind the lady who has been Actually, she's probably going to run up to the ones attacking Big Red. As she runs out and slices at one of them. That's going to hit.
Holy fuck, she did so much damage.
It's only 9 damage, which is not enough to knock that one out. She's going to take her second attack on them. That's going to miss. As she swings once and like slashes into them, and she's like, "Oh, whoops!" and like turns her blade so that she's going for like smacks again. And as she does, they like look over. She says, "Oh," it's like, "Ah, oh!" duck as the blade flashes over their head.
Could she have flanked that guy with Big Red?
Maybe, but she didn't.
Okay.
Dre, you're up.
Okay. After walking away from the girl, I'm also gonna go up to the ones attacking Big Red.
'Kay.
Try and get behind one of them and just take out my Wicked Dagger.
Dunk.
Him on the back of
Okay,
the
go ahead and roll to hit. You can get flanking if you so wish.
Do I guess, yeah, I would have advantage from that. But also because I'm dressed as a guard would make me
Yeah, it
unexpected.
might help. Yeah.
Can I Green Flame Blade non-lethally?
Not really. It's fire, so it's not known for its restraint.
That's crazy.
It's a lot to hit. That's 27 to hit.
27 will certainly hit, yeah.
Okay.
As you go behind this one dagger and...
Wait, hold on. He had armor of 27. That misses.
Yeah.
Okay, one hit. These ones.
Every other dice roll hits except for 27.
That is 18 points of damage.
Okay, 18 points will knock that one out cold as you just clunk, and you watch him and just collapse like somebody cut his strings. Just,
As my guard thing melts away, and I like give Big Red a grin.
he looks at you and, ugh. you can see he's cut pretty deep, but just ignoring it as he's like fighting off these people.
And then with the bonus action, how many are still around him?
2, yeah. He knocked out 1.
Okay.
And one of them is injured from... Is he bloody?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them's bloody.
10.
Okay.
9.
You could shove the guy that's
8.
holding...
7.
Yeah. I guess like I'm gonna telekinetic shove the one holding Yaikzal, try and like push him back.
Okay. And that is a
Strength saving throw.
strength
16.
saving throw. Natural 19.
All right. What's the strength score?
High enough.
Damn it! He's not like some.
You go to push him, and you watch. It does shove him, and he just drags Yaikzal with him. He's like, "What the fucking Jesus!"
And then I position myself
You
if I
wouldn't say
can
Jesus, 'cause
to
they
be
don't have
like in between Big Red and one of them?
Not really. They're all around him. So
Okay.
without moving one of them, you can't really throw yourself in between.
Okay.
Okay, very well. That brings us to them. They are going to refocus, seeing you melt. Your form just like melting away. You underneath are like, you bastard. That's a natural 19 to hit you.
Is it okay, yeah, probably hit.
Longsword. And that is 8 damage to you as he's going to slash into you. The other one's going to go for Big Red. They no longer have advantage, which means that will miss. As he tries to slash, and Big Red pushes him back. You see him like stumble and pick himself up with his shield. Like, okay, the ones around you. The one grappling you is going to, again, try to further grapple you. So make me the same check once again.
14.
24, as he gets the manacle around one of your wrists. Okay, and then another one is going to try to join the wrestling match here. Go ahead and roll again.
You're gonna roll great.
What did you get?
A natural 1.
I got a 7. As he comes
So when
up,
I roll worse, this is their bad and it's better than mine!
he's coming to grab you, and you like bring your foot up to kick
would have
him,
beaten that.
and he like grabs your foot as you go to kick him, and like bends it up towards you. You're like, what the fuck? He's like, wrestled in my glory days. As, he starts trying to put you into like a headlock where he's like wrapped around underneath your knee and like around your neck. Oh, hold her, get the manacles on. As he starts wrestling you, the remaining 2.
3.
No, there's still 3. Yeah, the remaining 3 are going to try to attack you.
Disadvantage.
Oh, straight roll, because she is on the ground. So, 16.
Misses.
And then 18.
Hits.
And they are trying to club you, so that's less damage. So that is 6 damage.
Reduced by 8.
Okay, so that's no damage on that one. As he goes to club you, and it just
She just metal. She takes it. She just like
sees you chuckling over there. And then that's an 8 to hit you on the last one. So all 3 will not strike
get
true.
out of town.
Big Red, the one that he's bloodied, going for a that'll hit him. As he just knocks another one unconscious. The female. Okay, so she's going to walk up till she's between the group of you, and you guys watch her eyes close, and when they flash open, instead of like the pupil and the regular eye you would see, they're like this off kind of yellowish white over the whole thing of them, as you guys feel an energy burst off of her. I need Constitution saving throws from all of you.
Does it hit her guys too?
Yep.
Okay.
Is
Oh,
this
no, sorry,
Word
she
of
gets to
Radiance?
target.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It is not Word of Radiance.
Okay. But, so my input is meaningless. But
18.
An 18 is a success. I will need to roll for Big Red as well. He succeeds.
it's a 15.
That is a failure. You are stunned.
Oh.
And it doesn't hit her guys?
It does not hit her, guys. Nope. Nope, she gets to target. Okay, that is her action. Yaikzal, you're up. As you feel this like burst go past you, kind of scrambling your thought for a moment, you shake your head, manage to recollect yourself.
I'm gonna
Now
try to
grappled by 2 more.
free myself again.
All right, let's go.
Come on, just roll good for 1 round.
You ruined it. I'm gonna get another natural 1. Oh, I fell!
It was not your luckiest moment.
19!
That is a 16.
19 plus 9.
Okay. As the one who's like got you grappled, you look at him and just push as hard as you can as your leg like shoves him back. He falls back a bit, trying to go for it again, and you just bring your foot down and like plant it on his face and push him back as you break free from the guy who just joined the grapple. Another check to escape the other one?
Yep.
Very well.
It's a 2. Natural 2. So that's an 11.
8. As you throw him off your other arm, starting to try to like get up on your elbows to get off the ground as you're like surrounded by them. One arm is manacled though.
Yeah, you can bonus action.
You have your bonus action left. What do you want to do?
Take dodge again.
Okay, you would dodge once again, so spend another key point for that. As Kana going to work.
You have your movement. You can run away.
You can stand up for half your movement and move if you like. You're going to take
The
some
only
attacks of
place
opportunity.
she'd go is between them and the big red. So
Okay, so you're just as good where you are.
But
you can
she's
stand
never
up for half your
flanking.
movement.
She's surrounded by 5 people.
Yeah, but she can't really get out of that unless she's like jumping past people. Like she's going to take attacks of opportunity no matter what she does. Yeah.
And she's not going to move away from big red.
They're just going to move around her again. So, Kena is going to try to knock another one of these on Big Red out. 6, 9, not quite enough. But that, unless she rolls, yes. Okay, so with 2 smacks, she just like, kung. He's like, what the fuck are you, kung, as he gets knocked out, as he gets like, swapped on either ear. Dre, you're up. Stun.
Oh.
Go ahead and make me a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Ooh, that's scary. It's worse.
You are still stunned.
You
then.
have. Oh no, you
No, I don't.
Oh shit.
I don't know if this gives people advantage on you. I think it does.
It does, yep.
Yeah. Why did my music stop again? God, I hate this shit. Oh man.
But everyone's unconscious over by him.
No, there's still one conscious by him.
What does it feel like?
It's like a buzzing filling your head, like tiny insects' wings, like 1,000 cicadas just buzzing in your head. And so you stun. Big Red's looking rough, but Big Red's been throwing big punches. He's gonna go for Big Red. That's gonna hit.
Don't get a reaction, cause I'm stunned.
Plus 3. I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, that is going to be 11 damage to Big Red. He's getting real close to crippled here. And then, okay, so that's one left there. So, two are going to try to grapple you again, so go ahead and roll those for me.
17.
23. As the one you just threw off is grabbing and trying to reach for his manacle, and you're like, stop struggling! And your second one?
21.
23. Yes, Daniel.
Because she has patient defense on and these are special melee attacks, does it apply?
They have disadvantage on their checks to grapple.
Let's go ahead and look at the dodge action here. Dodge. Take the dodge action first turn until starting turn. Any attack rolls made against you have disadvantage if you can see the attacker.
You can see them, and it's a special melee attack.
Any attack roll made against you. Grapple. Yeah, they would have disadvantage. So that turns the first one into a 16.
Which
You
I
succeed
got
on.
17.
Yeah, so you'll succeed. And the second one becomes a 10. So you will succeed on both as you're like dodging there, and the one runs for you, and you just kind of like take your arm, wrap it around the manacle like following suit, and toss him behind you with it, releasing it. And the other one coming for you, just like leg sweep as he like hits the ground before starting to pull himself back up. The remaining 3 are going to try to bash at you.
Yeah. Oh. No.
Not where I wanted that to go.
That was a very violent dice.
Nat 20, but he has. And it is a straight roll because they have you flanked.
That was a very violent throw for a nat 20.
Oh, and now that I think about it, if that's working, the grapple would have advantage because they have you flanked. So, no, you are grappled by 2 of them.
And now 3.
you're saying-
Hit by a third one.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Man. Love
that
I
is
don't
14
react.
damage
Wow.
from that one. The second one is going to roll to attack you. That's going to miss. And that's going to miss. As 2 more try to swipe at you, and you just like block the clubs coming towards you. One with like an elbow, and the other one you pull the guard in the way, and you're like, just kind of lightly hits him across the back. Stop it! Right. Big Red is up. Last one standing. He's going to go for a big swing at him. That is going to miss. The woman is up. And
He couldn't have moved to flank with Kena.
no, not at this point.
Okay.
The woman is going to walk up over to you, Dre. She has advantage to hit you. That's not very high, though. Oh, wait. That's okay, because it's a saving throw. Con save, please.
It's a dirty 20.
That is a success. As her hand comes out and just lightly kind of brushes across your shoulder. And you can't see it, but a little black energy lances off and into your shoulder, and you wince in pain as you start fighting off some effect that's trying to spread through you. And you succeed in doing so. As Yaikzal, you're up.
And grapple myself again.
All right.
18.
13. So you throw the first one off of you again. The other one.
That is a natural 19 plus 9, so...
You will definitely beat their 19. As they're coming up, and you, like, chuck your foot up between them, like, not again! As you boot them off with your leg, and they fly back from you. Okay, so that is your action.
Bonus action... Dodge.
Okay. Spend another key point.
Yeah.
Kana is going to move around and flank with Big Red. Go for a swing. That's going to miss. It's going to miss again.
She has advantage.
Oh, yes. Sorry. So miss on the first one. And miss on the second one. Dre, a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn, please.
Cool, that's an 11.
That is a failure.
This is a 12% chance.
Gonna
so
keep
far
trying to
to
hit
stun
Big
me
Red
for so
here.
long.
And that is gonna hit, as he's gonna make another swipe at him for 6 damage. Big Red is crippled at this point, as another blade slices down him from the side. But Big Red has advantage. Oh no, sorry, I need the
rounds
ones.
has it been?
Like 3, I think? 4? 3 or 4?
I've been stunned for
2 rounds.
2.
You guys sat out a round, and then you came in the fight around.
So this is the 5th round.
No, we'd be at the end of round 4 at most, I think. I'm gonna say 4.
Okay.
Okay, the ones grappling you. 2 are gonna try to grapple you again.
That's crazy.
Go ahead and roll.
Natural 20.
That is a success. Your second roll, as he tries to come again, and you just like, and he's like, you clearly miss him, and then the manacle smacks him. As you nail him in the face with his own manacle against the second one, please.
Dirty 20.
21. As he grabs onto you. Okay, so you are grappled by one of them currently. Another one's going to try to hit you. That is a 17 to hit.
Nope.
And that's less. And that is a natural 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 7 bludgeoning damage to you.
Which one of them are flanking? One of them cannot flank.
You're right. That is a natural 19 twice. That will bring us to Big Red, who only has 1 left to hit, and advantage on it, a 3 and a 1.
Oh my goodness.
The disaster duo of rolling.
I like...
And in the con save,
this.
as the woman is going to continue pumping whatever this black ichor is to
18.
you. That is a success as well, as the, like, kind of half-cocked grin is starting to fall more and more. From, like, the full grin she had at the beginning to, like...
He may be more powerful than I thought.
Yaikzal, you're up.
Okay.
Did Kena go?
She did, yeah.
I'm gonna.
Missed twice with advantage. It was spectacular.
We are like, we cannot roll.
I'm going. Can I use my? No. I'm gonna try to escape
'Kay.
with one of my. 15.
26. You can use your action to try to escape a second time.
25.
A 19, so you will throw him off as you're like trying to get your leg in between him again. He's like, not this time, as he like sucks up tight, and then you just press your arm against his neck. He's like, ah. You see his face starting to go purple as he like lets go and falls up. Damn it! And then you throw him off with your knee.
And I don't think I can punch, so.
So you can with your bonus action if you want. You can make a punch.
Because those are attacks?
Yes, they count as special
How much
melee
did you get hit
attacks.
for last turn?
8, I think,
Okay.
or 7, something like that.
You could get over there and kind of like set yourself up with the other people so that not as many. of
We're
them
all
can-
next to each other.
No, but I mean, like maybe there's a way where she could put herself in a way that.
Well, you could
not as
move
many of
over,
them could
like,
flank.
if you put Big Red on one side of you, then less of them can surround you and flank you, right?
Yeah,
So there's some merit to that.
I'll do that.
It's just
Okay, you are going to take some opportunity attacks.
You can bonus step of the wind and not take any.
You can, yeah.
I don't want to use any more key points.
All right, so you're going to take 3 opportunity attacks.
Technically 5, because none of them have used their reaction.
Right, but some of them are close enough to Big Red that she's just taking 3.
Okay.
Okay. And you would no longer be dodging. So the first one's going to have advantage. That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
Second one will not have advantage. That's going to miss. And that's going to miss with 2 14s to hit.
And,
As you like push up against Big Red, who's like bleeding a bit, grunting, and radiating heat. Like uncomfortably hot to stand next to.
she's gonna punch the guy that he's been aiming at.
Yeah, go ahead.
Natural 18 plus
That'll
9.
hit.
9 damage.
Okay. This one did not get hit yet. So you clock him up the side of the head. If you want to spend a key point, you can do another one, but he is bloodied currently.
You can just bonus action attack once.
Right, but she could flurry of blows.
Was that her bonus action attack?
Yes, that was her bonus action attack.
And, he's like, I want to knock him out, so I'm going to do it again.
Okay, go ahead and spend a key point and roll to hit once again.
Natural 19.
That'll hit. As you like,
I got
once
it.
coming for the second blow straight to the temple. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nine damage again.
Okay, yeah, as you just clock him twice, and he hits the ground hard, like skidding sideways as he's out cold. Okay, Kena has lost her target, so she's going to turn to one of the ones next to you and try to hit it. That'll hit. That'll knock him straight unconscious. As he's like looking at you, trying to grapple you again, and he's like, huh? Out. And then she's going to swing for one of the other ones beside you. That one's going to miss. As Dre, another con save, please.
Woo. It's 14.
A failure. As the other
Shame on the Jacobson line.
one's down, so there should
I've
be
I've
4
rolled
left.
below 10 on 5 of these now. 4 of these now,
2 are going to surround you.
which is
2 won't be able to. So 3 are going to attack you.
a
2 with
6%
advantage.
chance.
And 1 is going to attack Big Red. Yeah, you're rolling not great. That's a natural 1, but he has advantage. So that's a 19 to hit you.
Yeah.
Do you have
As that
uncanny
is
dodge?
6 damage.
Yeah, I can't use reactions while stunned.
What?
I
How much
I
damage?
can't
6 damage.
like Big Red would be in a
and
much
then that's a
better
16 to
spot
hit
if
you,
I
which will
could
miss.
Prevent
And then this one does
if
not
I
have
had
advantage,
in every round.
and that is a 16 to hit you again, which will also miss. And then there's one going to attack Big Red. That will definitely hit. He has his club out. He's not going to switch, so he's just going to do that for 6 damage. As Big Red inches closer and closer to unconsciousness there. Just barely hanging on as he eats a club in a vicious blow to the back of his head. And he's going to retaliate immediately. That's going to miss, sadly. A con save, please.
For me,
Yep.
it's a dirty 20.
That is a success.
I would rather take whatever damage this is than be stunned for 4 rounds in a row.
Yaikzal, you're up.
I'm going to.
As you can see, the female guard is now growling as she's pumping some sort of black energy into Dre. And you watch it just like spreading around him, something just throwing it off.
Hey! And she's gonna take out her bow. She also has a bow and shoot at her.
Okay,
To try to, like-
you will have disadvantage because you're within melee of people, so go ahead and roll to hit with disadvantage.
That's so funny.
8.
It was a natural 3 and a natural 4.
Oh.
So it was 12.
12 to hit. That will miss.
Again.
As she just like leans sideways in the air, whistles past her. Go ahead and roll to hit again.
This is round 5, I think.
15.
A 15 will miss as well. As she's leaned sideways, and another arrow comes, and she leans as it whistles by her again.
and then I don't. Do I get the bonus action?
Can bonus action? I don't think it has to be a melee attack for a monk,
it's
does
just
it?
attack action.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll. The one that hit Big Red.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit them.
Yeah, that's great. 12.
That will miss. You didn't have disadvantage on that one though. That should have been a straight roll.
It was.
Or were you trying to shoot him with the bow and arrow?
No.
No, it's just when you make a ranged attack with somebody beside you at disadvantage. So
that was just straight roll.
Oh, okay, great. Okay. Kana is up. She is going to swing for one of them that is beside you. That'll miss. Second attack. That will hit. That's another crushing blow. As another one just is like, get the girl with the broadsided with the sword.
3 left.
There are 3 left.
I can
the
imagine
woman.
every time that Kana is noticed, she knocks him out.
Trey, a con save, please, at the end of your turn.
He made it already.
21.
You finally break free from the stun. No, he's been making it against the active effect she's been using against him every turn. As you feel this like buzzing, you force it back as you drag your consciousness back.
Her.
And you see her just like spitting almost in frustration, trying to pour ichor into
How tall
you.
is she?
She is fairly average for a human woman, a little bit on the shorter size,
Okay,
but
so he's just sort of like over her.
looking down at her. That brings us to the fighters, of which 3 remain. 1 is going to move into flanking with you again, so 2 will get to attack with advantage. That is a 15, which will miss. And that is an 18, which will just hit. 4 damage to you, as he clobbers you broadside with his thing. And then the other one without advantage is a natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Typical.
That's when it happens, right?
That is 13 damage. As your face getting kind of thrown sideways from the one blow, you don't see the other one coming as you just get overhand smacked in the back of the head.
How's the eyes looking?
Yeah, he's looking a little crippled. Yes.
You and Big Red both. None of them attacked Big Red this turn. The one who just clobbered you, Big Red, hey! Swing for him. That'll miss.
Oh my god.
No, he can move into flanking.
Okay.
Advantage. That'll still miss.
You guys are rolling cancer.
Okay. The woman. Now you no longer... Okay. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
We're fucking good.
Big Red succeeds once again.
18.
Kana is here this time. 18 will succeed.
It's a dirty 20.
That will succeed as well. And Kana will fail as she suddenly stops swinging, having just clobbered the one and she is shaking her head against this buzzing that starts to fill it. Yaikzal, you're up.
I'm going to... The one that hit me, I'm going to obviously go to hit them.
You have advantage because you were flanking with Big Red.
Sword time, baby.
It was the same number twice. It was a 7 twice. That's 17.
That'll hit.
What is this rolling?
You guys are rolling some hot garbage tonight.
I love how hot garbage is.
9.
9 damage. Oh, Let's Flashbang is here. Hey!
welcome.
Jesus, I missed you guys. We
Yeah.
missed you too, dude.
We are
Full
struggling
flash
against
arena.
things we should not struggle against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, my dude. Good to see you. We are very close to break, but so you smack that one 9 damage. He hasn't been injured yet, so that will bloody him as you clobber into him.
Okay.
Do you
Try to
have more
knock him
attacks? Yeah, roll to hit again with advantage. Keep it on a table, lady.
What am I rolling? That is a...
What are you rolling?
It was a... 15.
15 will miss.
It was a 5 and a 1.
You have your bonus action to you still.
That's when I get
With
the
advantage.
19. 19 plus 9.
That'll hit.
And after this, I'm using a key point to hit
Okay,
twice.
roll damage first. This very well might knock him out.
7.
That will knock him unconscious. As you like hit him once, you go to punch again, and you meet shield as you like, and you pull back, and he pulls back the shield and grins at you, and you hit him as he like grins beside the shield, and he falls back, shield landing on his chest.
Is there any way that I could get like in between them and Red, so if they hit?
They're currently pretty focused on you, but there's not anywhere you could move to get them away because they're on either side of you, and then he's right beside you, so both of them could swing at him if they wanted to.
Could I like?
You could move so they're not flanking you, but they can easily reflank you. So you move sideways.
Oh, if it's easy, then I don't really want to.
Okay, so you stay where you are. Then Kena is stunned.
She said she was going to do another attack.
Failure. She did all three, unless she was going to spend a key point for another attack.
Is there another one close?
There's two right beside you.
If we flanked.
So yeah, if you want to spend a key point, Kena does fail her saving throw, remaining stunned.
Okay, and it's with advantage.
This is not with advantage.
Natural one. That's
That
my
will
second
miss.
of the night.
Dre, for the first time freed, her hand falling away from you. You can see her grin for a moment and then it fall when the buzzing has no effect on you a second time.
She has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Very well. Intelligence. That is a 14.
Fails. So she takes 5 psychic damage and has to lose a d4 of her next saving throw, which I'm going to action surge. She has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw minus a d4. So a natural 1 minus 2
Alright.
plus 2
As
is 1.
he grabs her by the throat, sort of rakes his hand across her head as he mind slivers her and just slams her onto the ground and says, "Smile." As I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on her.
Ooh!
Does that do
Very
damage
well.
Huh?
Does titties have to do damage too?
No.
Okay.
Alright, as she starts to cackle, but you're expecting like a woman's voice cackling. You hear hundreds of voices cackling, and it comes from her whole body.
I just sort of like look at Yaikzal like,
Yeah, we don't like her.
is this normal?
Yeah.
6 seconds.
Okay. That brings us to the 2 remaining guards, which are going to take their advantage attacks on you.
I have a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Can I... So, like, I can push someone. Is there a way I could push someone to make
No,
this
they can just move back.
any better? Okay, in that case, I will just bonus action Second Wind.
Okay. One will hit you with an 18, the other one will miss, and that is 7 damage to you.
As
That's reduced by 10.
No damage. As one goes to smack, you see it coming, you notice you're too late to dodge, you cringe, and when you open again, it's like... And he's like struggling to get it to you as it's full stop beside your face.
I just love how many times Clutch that has come in.
Big Red, swinging at the one struggling against his thing. Natural 20 is going to take it and just bash him across the face with his own weapon. There is little chance... Yeah, no, he just knocks him unconscious, sending the guy flying about 10 feet and just throwing his baton after him. The woman is up and laughing. I do believe she gets a saving throw at the end of her turn.
Yes.
What's
Or is
the...
it
Can
only
you
if she
read me
takes
the effect of the
damage, I
spell?
thought?
It's not only when she takes damage.
No, not with...
It's on top, whenever she takes damage or at the end of her turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about succeed on wisdom saving throw, fall prone, become incapacitated, unable to stand up. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, they can make it with another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, she will do so. And that is a 16.
That's exactly what she needs.
So it was the end of her turn.
Yes, as the laughing stops and gets replaced with this heaving. Like,
And she's still prone.
Yaikzal.
And
There
Dre's
is
still
one
on
less
top
standing
of her.
next to you. Yeah.
The last one's next to
Yep.
us. I'm gonna hit it with my big sword.
You can move to flank if you'd like as well.
Yes, please.
Oh, advantage. Not that it's helped a lot this time.
It did help. I had a natural 1 on there.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Flashbang said life's been really hard for him lately. And
Oh.
Nice to see us all. Hey, man, I get it. Happens to all of us, dude. I hope things
it's
look
good
up
to
for
see
you,
ya.
man. Yeah. Good to see you. Nice to have you around. Hopefully we can be a little bit of relaxation for
A
you.
little cathartic release
Yeah.
as I stab this bug lady into another dimension.
Carry on.
25.
25 will hit.
25.
Okay, and
Nice 16-year-old there.
that is 13 damage.
13 crippled.
Not knocked out.
Nope. As you slash into him, flat of your blade.
Do I have to do both attack actions, or can I put my bonus
No,
action
you
in
can
between?
bonus punch him in
You
between.
can bonus whenever you want.
Yeah,
I
you
want a
can use your
bonus
punch instead.
between.
Sure, go for it.
Alec, do you want to do
What is left?
Just wait till the break. We're almost there.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
23?
23 will hit. Can you do less than 2 damage?
No.
Then, yeah, you like smack him with your blade, and he gets up to like defend from your blade as you fake him out with it, and just elbow to the chin. Up, and you see him like off his feet a little bit, and land on his back, just out cold.
So is Lady on a place where I could get in between her and Red if no one
Yeah,
else
you
is
can.
around us?
You could step over and attack her with advantage as she's on the ground, and you could be between her and Red.
Yeah.
Very well.
I'll do that with my other sword.
Okay, you step up, putting yourself
With
between
advantage.
the equally bloodied Red.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll to hit with advantage.
Natural 20.
You have
Crit.
advantage because she's prone.
Yeah. So, net 20, go ahead and roll damage.
So it's what? It's
So what's your sword? Is it 8, right? So 8.
no, I'm two fists in it. So it's 10.
So 10. So 10 maxed. Roll the 10
Are you
again.
attacking lethally?
No. Roll a 10.
Yeah.
5.
Well,
So 15 plus your
that's
modifier.
your action.
Plus 6. So
So 21.
21 damage.
Oh yeah, it was net 20. Sorry, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, 21 damage
Non-lethal.
becomes 10 damage as you smack into her. You like slash with your sword, and it feels like you're pushing through water as you watch beetles go flying. And you can see underneath the veneer of her cheek, as it's been peeled away, are just a mass of swarming bugs. And she looks up at you and snarls. You can see just part of her mouth is missing, where there's just beetles that have been deformed
What?
from your
Lethal?
attack.
Last time we fought, she wasn't a bug. Was
It's
she?
nothing like this.
Okay, good. I was like, yeah, she wasn't a.
Kena, stunned.
She was a
Going to
bug.
try to use her ability. That's a natural 1 for Kena.
Oh my god, why is this ability so stupid?
Dre!
So, Dre seeing the beetles, is gonna flip his dagger up into his hand and look at Yaikzal.
She is also, now that you've hit her and revealed this, just fall apart and become a swarm of beetles. So she's still there, but much reduced as you guys are being swarmed by these beetles. So you are starting your turn inside her swarm embrace. So you take 10 damage.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's aggressive.
How is her swarm looking?
She took 21 damage.
And right, and she took like a little bit from other stuff.
Yeah. So she would be looking injured. As you guys are surrounded by scarab beetles.
We should go.
Yeah. If we don't die first.
I'm going to shake off the beetles as I run out, scoop up Hannah with my action, and
Okay.
Hey, come with us. The big red.
Yep.
Has,
You grab Kena, throwing her over your shoulder, and start
Yeah.
running with her, and she's like,
yeah, as I tell
Shrug
Big
her
Red
on
to
your
grab
shoulder.
Yaikzal.
okay.
Yeah, I've got
These
a
guys
bonus
are
action
all
dash and move
unconscious.
60 feet away.
You can get rid of them. Okay, so you pull her 60 feet. That brings us to Big Red, who is going to take 10 damage and fall over.
I didn't realize
as
he was
beetles...
in it. I would absolutely not have left him if I.
Oh, actually, no, you got between him, so it is only a range of 1, so he would not be there. Yeah. That's right. That's very important. He is going to pick up you as you just feel arms like wrap around you from behind, and he loads you up onto his shoulder. Your back uncomfortably just like splayed over his shoulder as you're like ragdolled.
Couldn't just hold me like a.
And you're like kicking beetles off your leg as he like every bump is like
Couldn't
as he
just hold me
starts
normally.
running off with you in his arms. And you guys hear this like seething screech from many voices as It's going to start coming towards you guys.
How fast can it move?
What's that?
Like, how fast can it move?
Fast. 30 feet.
Okay.
As this swarm, vaguely this like humanoid shape in it, just like moving across towards you guys, it can catch up to Red, and it's going to make him make a con save.
Wrong system.
4th edition, I see.
He is going to use, I forget what the ability is called, but
Zone's endurance or whatever.
no, the
Indomitable.
Indomitable. Yeah, he's going to use Indomitable. That makes that way better. As he succeeds. So he like takes a leap to get away from the storm that like wells up where his legs had been seconds before, and starts running into the alley. At this point, you guys would be able to get away. She is not going to chase for long.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end the
And
combat
I
there
can
with you
push
guys.
her back.
Yeah.
And Yaikzal can run fast.
You guys
think
flee into the alley.
but if you
She
had to,
chases
you're
but a
way
short
faster than
ways.
me, Grid.
And we are going to end there for now. So we're going to take a quick 10-15 minute break. We'll be right back. Oh, he says thank you so much with a heart. Looks like a broken heart, however. But I'm going to take that as love. We'll see you in a minute, Flash. And anybody
You're
else
gonna love
watching?
my be right back screen.
Yes! Yeah,
I drew
Runa made
it.
us new screens, and she made this one. So enjoy, everybody. Hello, everybody.
How'd you like the
Welcome
art?
back. Yeah, how did you guys like our little be right back screen?
It
Also,
was great. I loved it.
yeah,
Wow, thank you.
Crowd that we can definitely hear normally. We really need to get performed in front of a live studio audience. Also, I missed this, but don't be creative. Followed. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Much love. You can find us on TikTok and on Discord as well. If you
And
want
YouTube.
to
believe
link up
that's
with
my
us.
friend.
And YouTube, yeah.
For sure, that's my friend.
Oh, nice.
Skylar.
Cool. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. You can thank them. If that is you, hello and thank you very much. Okay, so jumping back into the game, we ended with Yaikzal and Big Red out on their date being ambushed by an old nemesis of Yaikzal's. Something much different about her this time. A fight broke down between you and a detachment of the Halfcloak guards of the city. Your hidden friends who had been watching in case just such a thing occurred, popping out, helping you defeat most of the guards and escape from your nemesis, who had devolved into a swarm of scarab beetles chasing after you. You guys escaped into the alleys, and we come back with you guys gathering yourselves many corners away, having ran, for good measure, a fair bit extra before you guys... panting, you, ow, 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 bouncing in pain on Big Red's shoulder along the way, every step of the way.
Put me down.
Right. Let's Flashback says, sheesh!
Who said that?
Let's Flash.
Well, that was something.
Yeah, and she's gonna look at Big Red and start to be like, "You okay? You okay?" And she-
Roscoe would have reached the tower.
And she would go. Look
Scrapes. And he's just bleeding out of the slash wounds on him.
That's not a scrape.
Close enough.
I don't think she has a bandage on her.
To the tower.
As Kana has, at this point, like, shaken off the effect. I don't like her.
No, I mean,
We should have just beaten her up at the start.
Well, the problem is she's made of beetles.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't made of beetles.
That's kind of why I
last
don't like her. Beetles can be nice, though, but she was mean beetles.
Mean beetles, yeah.
Mean
I agree.
beetles.
And I was all for beating her up, but like these two, like look at them.
Yeah. You guys look awful. Ugh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're literally coughing blood while you say that.
I don't know. She wasn't beetles last time I fought her. Definitely was. I got her worse.
You sure?
I'm pretty damn sure the last time I
mean,
flashed
like
her.
when you fought her last time, you didn't have the thing, so maybe.
I have eyes, Dre.
I'm just saying it's easy to misinterpret situations.
She did not fall into a pile void of tiny little beetles. She just bled.
Beetles?
The bugs on the ground?
Mhm.
Oh, she did not bleed beetles.
Okay, just that.
Yes, Daniel?
Berrian would be flying over almost at the Coliseum at this point. You see Berrian streaking in hot.
As you guys watch Meteor Berrian over your head flying
Yeah,
off.
there you go.
Do I see the half-cloaks?
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
By the way, can I have the thing?
What's my
actually like no.
9.
This is
9.
really it isn't
You
really
would
a
not.
question.
You would see the blood around, the lava
is,
over
though,
blood
so-
mostly spread about. You
Look.
would see the like spot the battle happened at, as well as quite a number of unconscious merchants and other people who would have been walking the street at the time.
Just saying, you
Unconscious merchants?
Yeah, pedestrians, merchants, the sort of people who would have
You would have
been
seen them.
nearby. Swaths of them unconscious.
You
I
wouldn't-
was like,
And
you,
is the
you took
skin
them
gone?
outside.
No,
I was
no, they're all
outside
still there.
watching.
That
No,
was a
the
different area.
lady's skin.
It wasn't the
I
half.
don't see anything about her.
Nobody shed any skin.
Well, you said
Like,
she
in
deflated the
lifeguard.
bugs flew out.
No, she.
All the guards
It
are
wasn't
still-
so much of like a layer as it was the true form was revealed behind the illusion.
Okay.
Not even that's technically accurate, but it wasn't like a skin that she shed. Like, she was made up of scarabs, and they stopped looking like a human.
Okay. I'm sending, like, telepathy to Dre, where are you?
Are we close enough?
What was the range on that?
Like 60 feet?
You are not.
I'm now flying. Dre! I'm searching.
Roll me a luck die.
10.
10. You fly about panically. What are the rest of you doing?
I really need the thing. It's important. We made a deal.
Ah! I tried. I talked to him before.
I saw that, and I respect it.
You respect it. And she's just like she's just trying to tend to Big Red's wounds, kind of. You know, where she's just stressing over him. You know, like
You are buzzing like fly. Stop.
you're bleeding very much.
Hang on, what kind of
normal.
buzzing?
I'm not a bug.
Just sort of rub my hand on her skin to see if she breaks into beetles.
You feel scales. You feel like scaly skin.
At this point, ascending would slam into Dre's head.
Oh.
Dre, where are you? I can't find you! There's hundreds of citizens asleep in the square!
Ow! We're on our way back to the tower. See you
What?
soon.
Oh.
Okay, well, why was she going to? It was the king's. Wasn't the king's orders, but
Well,
said.
that's the thing. I don't think she was really a half-cloak. I think she was an assassin.
Why would she want me dead?
Because of your crimes.
She was a
You
half cloak.
betrayed your
through and
friends.
through. I didn't.
Okay, just testing. You were rude to someone.
All the time.
Crap. That doesn't really narrow it down.
Am I like?
Have you... As a kid, did you, like, take a magnifying
You are
glass to
useless. We go
anthills?
back to tower. Big Red grabs you by the shoulder and starts pulling you.
Oh, I don't see you coming up with a better idea.
And it's because there are none.
Thank you.
So give up. Thank you.
Oh,
Walks
what?
away with her.
You're saying my ideas are the best.
She'll just happily be gone from that
So
conversation.
you guys meet back up with Berrian at the tower. Okay, now skip it along with you guys. As you would see, a just wrecked Big Red and Yaikzal along with doing great. Kana and your brother look fine. Yaikzal and Big Red.
Yeah, I
are,
clearly like leaning on.
It's
Big
like
Red,
they're displays. Like they're like, this is what bludgeoning damage looks like when you take a lot of it. This is what slashing damage looks like when you take like somebody's made a display for beginner adventurers.
They should probably lie down.
I'm getting one. I'm like, Wednesday, come on. And I'm like,
What? Oh my god!
I know. Get them up. Let's get some cots.
So much blood. Lorelei! Lorelei! She's like running into the house. Lorelei!
She sort of like opens the door. Like she's been like in this same room the whole time.
Big Red and Yaikzal look awful. Can you come help? You're way better with the healing and stuff than I am.
Is that in order?
I'm tending the
I
best
don't
I
order
can.
you around. I'm asking for help.
Fine. I'm gonna follow after Wednesday.
Right, as you can see. As you just see the like lacerated and bruised pair there.
Berrian's like leaning over top of Big Red, trying to like close a gash and hold blood from flying out, and then burning at the same time.
As you
Those
see,
small hands.
as the sight of Yaikzal and Big Red all beat up kind of like shakes Lorelei out of her stupor a little bit. And she goes over and she'll do like a first level cure wounds on both of them to just get them like stabilized.
Okay.
I'm like holding a gash together on Big Red's chest, and it like, I'm like, oh.
As it starts to stitch itself together, the healing magic coming through.
Yaikzal gets 10 health, and Big Red gets 9.
Okay. That takes him out of crippled. So he is bloodied.
I'm gonna work with Lorelei, holding and like helping the best I can to like keep the bigger stuff while she magically heals.
Okay.
And like seals big cuts and gashes. And
So you guys go to work doing a bit
Lorelei
of
does
healing
not
on the
meet
common.
you gaze at all.
I'm not focused on her. I'm focused on the people.
So you guys do what you can to bandage and heal your companions. They're still in pretty rough shape, but things will be better with a nice rest.
Maybe slightly, you know.
That was fun date.
Best date of my life.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
the
but-
last part with the punching of the guards.
Right? And
Not
the-
often I get to punch Halfcloak.
and we got to fight together too.
Yes!
Guys, I'm
You're
sorry,
very
but
strong.
the talking doesn't help me bandage a broken rib.
And she looks down at where it's like, it's just a flesh wound.
Not big baby, you just pop as he like grabs you on the wrist and just like pops your ribs into place.
Oh no, it's broken.
Oops.
I like poke her the side. I'm like, does it just hurt? Like,
Ow!
okay, I'm like,
Lorelei-
yeah, stop
Lorelei,
talking.
like, flicks Big Red on the side of it.
Ah! I thought it was dislocated.
Thank you for the thought.
You know.
That is what counts. But none of you can do that.
Do what?
Just pop a broken rib into place.
She can heal it. If you
No,
would
no.
stay still. And I'm like
You're
holding
being
your
fly.
place?
Stop the buzzing.
Huh?
Lorelei, go.
Ow!
How many health points do you have left?
It'll be 12 now.
Like, will you let me just put you to sleep for 5 minutes?
No!
Alright, well, that was fun. I guess.
Yeah, Lorelei's just gonna walk
Goodbye.
away.
He
And
walks in.
as she goes up the stairs, Berrian just hears a little, we need to talk. As she goes upstairs.
What
You don't want to hang out more? Dude,
No.
you could just like...
Walks
No.
upstairs.
Berrian turns to the gate. Lock the gate. No one in or out for the rest of the day.
Yes, sir. As they start closing up the gate and putting up defenses.
Fences.
Defenses.
Okay. It's like, wow, they just have fences?
Yeah,
Raise the fences! Yes, sir! As little, like, 3-foot fences pop up. White picket fence. 3
the
feet tall. All the way around the wall.
Charging Arby just, ooh.
As he
Very
walks
nice.
away, Ice is like... as she goes to find somewhere. Probably with boots. Probably somewhere. Like in the castle or like tower thing. There has to be something.
There's a kitchen.
Yeah, she would
They
go...
do have, I'm pretty sure Berrian keeps it stocked with some booze.
Yeah,
so.
there'd be some like, there'd be some.
Dre is
some
also
wine
is just
and
lounging in the
basic beer
kitchen
and
with
stuff.
Wednesday.
And as
Not helping at all. Just
Well,
like,
no, and they wouldn't want it. Watch she come in.
Wine.
The drink?
Yeah.
And then she grabs you somewhat. It's not bad. Hands it over to
And
you.
you can see, like, normally she takes, like, a chance to sniff it. It's down.
You're drinking, so you find out it's like short beer. So it's like beer that is not as strong as normal because it's like breakfast beer and they got it prepared for tomorrow.
almost like it's half beer, half something else.
and she's like,
That is what short beer is.
she's like, he has
It
no...
works if you just drink more of it.
Yeah, and she's like, give me the whole thing.
There's
Sure.
I don't know if
multiple
that's the
things.
best. Alright, whatever.
You look
Great.
a great number.
Yeah, you know, clubs. And being held down and grappled. Like, yeah, it's just being held to the
Is
ground.
someone gonna take the manacle off there?
And she's like, it's...
Jangling from your wrist.
It's dragging. She's like,
Kind of badass. I like it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
just-
a new jewelry piece.
Little suspicious. Usually when I see people half manacled, I figure escaped convict.
Here, hold still as a single lockpick.
Go ahead and make a thief skills check.
Here's the manacle.
So your invisible hand floats over.
It's for you.
It's plastic.
For you. I made it for you.
You
32.
made plastic?
32, yeah, absolutely. The hand just as it pops open and the manacle falls clanging to the ground.
And she
Do you have
will,
to make that noise?
It's so fun.
and she'll grab it. She's like, a memento for my date. And she's gonna go up to Big Red's room and put it down. And she's like, this is a memento for our date before she storms off.
You just leave it outside the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Big Red looks over
Lorelei
at
would be in there with her,
Lorelei.
right?
Guess that's for me. Get up,
Assume?
go over, and come back in. Jangling a little.
Cute.
Small manacle for him.
Yaikzal,
Yeah.
will you help Wednesday
With
whatever she wants to help you? As
I
long
don't
as you
need
stay.
anything. Sorry?
Whatever she needs help with, as long as you stay in that chair for 1 hour.
Whoa! 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 Me? Stay still.
At least give your cuts long enough for the blood to clot. Please.
That's
Look at
probably
you.
a good
You're
idea.
bleeding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
See?
Yaikzal. I don't really want to have to clean up blood everywhere, so if you could keep it to one spot for me, that'd be nice.
She'll do this like. She's like, fine, but I'm getting wasted.
Sure, it takes a bit of work, but she hands you that short beer.
She just goes to town.
Right, you just quietly try to get drunk there on this short beer.
As fast as she can too. It's like, hey, I wonder.
Just guzzling and choking. All right. The rest of the party, is anybody getting up to anything specific?
I, after getting like things cleared up and recasting my spells and shit, is going up to talk to Lorelei in her little room.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be like in like the spell place. Is that what we're?
Lorelei's in the dormitory with Big Red.
Or did we set up? Her
Ari
room?
is in
Ariana is in a separate room in the
in where the shops
magic
would be.
shop.
Okay.
So Lorelei would be in the dorms with
Okay.
Big Red and them.
So you head up.
If that dorm's empty, I'll talk to him there. If not, I'll bring up to the library or something.
Big Red's in there.
I'm just
I
gonna.
bled on the mattress.
All right,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It comes out very easy.
Just try to keep the blood.
That is a lie. It does not.
Just try to keep the blood on one mattress. All right.
Sure.
Do you
As
need
he
more?
looks over at like the few mattresses that are already bloodied.
Do you need some more
Yeah.
bandages?
No, it's fine.
All right. Just get better.
Sure.
And look at Lorelei and like,
He'll be fine.
okay. Well, we'll be in the library if you want to talk.
I can leave.
You can do whatever you'd like.
Sure.
I was
Sure,
just.
I can. Yeah.
You're welcome to leave if you want. You're welcome to stay. Just I was offering the room so you could get feeling better.
Right.
You said you wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk here or would you like to talk privately?
Can we talk somewhere that? She sort of like gestures at like the fogged out windows.
Sure.
Like all of this isn't.
I'll walk her down to the classroom that isn't affected by it.
Okay.
And I'll just go over. I'll kind of shut the door, lock it, go over to the side corner and pull up a table, sit down, pour myself a brandy off one of the side shelves. Would you like one?
No. Yeah.
All right, I pour her one. You would notice that everything works fine in this room. It only works in this room, by the boundaries of the room, but everything inside this works. Your abilities work fine in this room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna activate detect thoughts, like to have to test it and have to actually turn it on.
That would work.
I don't resist it.
Yeah. I don't think he has
Well, you
any
don't even notice.
enchantments on him at the
Yeah.
moment that prevent it, so you would be able to see his thoughts, or at least the surface of them.
So how long have you been working for her?
If her is Aria,
Ariana?
Ariana, sorry. I met her today.
Verify that with his
Make an
memories.
insight
I
check.
will roll.
Ooh.
No, you don't know that, but
I know.
I'm rolling so as
Yeah.
a player.
Go ahead and make an insight
Yep.
check.
Yep.
You do have detect thoughts up, so I'll give you advantage.
How does this help me, anyways? Like,
So the idea.
Do I have to tell him the role?
Well,
or-
I mean, in this case,
It's kind
Alex
of like,
knows you're telling the truth, right? Because he knows the background of the characters. Lorelei doesn't. So the reason I do it when it's not so certain is if sometime you do want to be doing something sneaky and you don't want to let the player onto that, it's not immediately given away by the fact that you're rolling.
Well, anyways, I'm rolling. You just tell me what you got.
okay. Wrong.
But this is not really one of the cases where...
Yeah, this is like an 18. Is it?
Yeah, so
wait.
completely truthful.
18,
Not
very
even
tiny.
not even a darkening of anything.
Yeah. Has she messed with your mind at all?
The only one that has touched my mind in quite a while is you and possibly Hogren, back when we dealt with him.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well,
And as I've demonstrated, I'm adept at stopping people from dealing with my mind.
I've noticed.
Truthful. You can roll.
I mean, yeah. Sure.
Truthful.
Why is she here?
I met her yesterday. You were there. We went to hire a wizard to help us with the monks.
Met her today, not yesterday.
It was sorry?
You met her today, not yesterday.
Today. It was the magus that the king recommended. I had no notice of who it would be, and prior to today, I had no idea that you guys had any involvement with each other. I only found that out after she talked to us about it and said her unwillingness to work with us. Because of it.
I am confused.
Me too.
She,
I know you guys are talking to each other, but
Yeah.
please speak up. a
Okay,
little.
go ahead.
Okay.
Not you, Danny. You're great, but Alex, you get
Yeah.
quiet when you're talking to other players, and it shows.
She threatened to kill me the last time. Well, yeah.
You didn't get any louder.
She threatened to have me killed if I ever showed my face around here again. Last time she spoke, and then she doesn't seem to want to do that anymore.
Lorelei, I don't want to pry and get into what's between you and her. She
Insight
also.
check.
You absolutely do. You get the feeling that he's like, huh? He's like, she said some things not all too nice about you, and I think maybe you guys should have a conversation, or not. That's fine too, but I'll probably stay out of this one. It seems like you guys have a lot of history that outdates even us coming to a Lochran.
Perhaps. What did she say about me?
Do you want honesty or do you want smoke, Lorelei?
What did she say?
She told me that you're a two-faced person and you're the most manipulative wench that she's ever met.
Okay.
You can roll.
You would probably get like play-by-play of her saying it from his thoughts as he's like running
Truthful.
back to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more like prompting him to bring up the memories
Yeah,
more than
no, you would-
I'm also like helpfully forcing them up for you because I know what you're doing.
You would see her saying the things that she said.
She's the most manipulative wench I've ever met, and she's totally different now than she was before.
And that she's not sure she ever got to know the real you.
Yeah. And she thinks that we're being manipulated and that we're your pawns.
Right, well...
There we go.
There's...
Her opinion of you does not stain my opinion of you. My opinion of you is what I know of you and what I've had and dealt with you. That's between you two. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I could blindly not listen to somebody that did that. But just because she has problems with you doesn't make me have problems with you.
That's good to know. And I'd verify that.
True.
Roll me an insight check.
Say, 31.
Yeah, he is telling the truth. You would also see the memory of him agreeing that you might be manipulating Dre, though.
Move past that.
But you would get on that tone a feeling of, when he's talking about Dre being manipulated, distraught and care for Dre would be the root of it. Nothing calculated.
Can I trust you, Berrian?
Yes, I don't seem to be able to convince you otherwise, but as of right now, yes, I believe you have no reason not to trust me. You don't trust me, but I understand where you're coming from as much as I can.
Well, as you've seen, I don't have the best relationship with wizards.
Once again, can I ask you just one favor or one challenge? Do you mind if I challenge you?
Go ahead.
Could I challenge you to look at me and give me the benefit of the doubt and judge me as myself and as a person and as Berrian and not as a wizard? First of all.
Fine.
Thank you. I don't know what you were doing in my room, but I seen how you looked. And it's fine. I don't know what you're going through, but it's all right. I can see, tough times and when people are having that, and I'm not mad.
Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
I need to know everything that Ari knows. Everything that's been told to her. And she won't tell it to me.
That we've told her?
No, that everything she thinks of me.
Lorelei, I'm your friend as much as I'd like to be your friend. I'm not a mastermind. I'd really prefer to stay out of your and Ari's relationship.
I don't need you to get information. I just need you to ask her the questions.
Are these questions that you're not willing to at least talk to her yourself?
She won't talk to me. I tried.
I don't
know what she believes about me, but
why don't I mention to Ari that you are willing to have a conversation? And if she talks to you, great. If not, let's talk after we've at least exhausted all the options. I really don't want to try and pry out anything of her head too.
I'll do what I have to.
No, for sure. Do what you gotta do. But can you understand where I'm coming from? It'd be the same thing if Dre was upset with you and he wasn't wanting to talk with you and I need you to go and ask Dre these questions and bring it back to me.
Yeah, but I don't think Dre's gonna try and kill me.
As long as you're in this tower, you're protected. I will give you this. I'll keep an eye on her.
Alright.
Would you like a guard to stay with you?
No.
Outside of the dorm room?
No.
You have sending?
Yeah.
You can send anytime you need to send me. Oh, is sending divination?
I have no idea.
Pretty sure it's divination.
have to look, but that sounds about right. Let's see.
It's communication. Wait, no, that's the.
Nope.
That's
sure.
not a thing of spells. Evocation.
Oh, okay. No, you can do it in the
Yeah,
tower.
you can. Yeah.
Yep, you can do it in the tower.
All right.
Hit me with ascending. That will work anywhere in the tower. But I'd at least try to maybe talk to her.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything.
I will.
We're good? Do you need anything? Right now?
No.
Alright.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
There will be a guard that I will secretly post outside of the dorm.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to Ari.
Okay. You make your way down to the room that has been mostly prepared.
I would mention to Lorelei that I'm just like, either way between both of you, no one gets hurt or dies in my tower
Okay.
while you're here. Okay?
I mean her no harm.
Okay? I believe you. But, I have to say it, right? I don't care what your differences are, but you make sure that you take it outside. Yeah, and then I would leave.
Make your way down. You see the kind of hastily furnished room that she's in. It's not all put together yet, but she's sitting on the edge of the bed that has been brought in there. And she has a few things that are like spread out around the room a little bit. Looks over as the door opens. Well, early. I do believe our appointment was for tomorrow.
Needs come and go. Here, I brought you some reading.
Hand comes out to accept whatever you're
I
chancing.
hand her a small volume. This is Drakar's volume of transverse reductions.
I don't believe I have this one.
It's good. I got it from a friend of mine who can get books from far away. It talks about managing the temporal fields of spells for casting at greater distances or more finely casting. Pinpoint.
A little outside of my area of study. She puts it down beside her, but I'll give it a flip through.
It's good for everyone. I need to talk to you about Lorelei.
If you must.
I don't know what is between you. She believes you want to kill her.
Oh, I haven't entertained the thought for a few years, but I don't think I'm about to leap to it.
Okay. What's between you is between you. No one kills anyone in this building.
Of course.
Okay.
I will defend myself if I must.
No, as she said, she would defend herself too, and that's fine. But I'm just letting you guys know that.
Ah, I see. You've been chatting.
Nothing comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask one more thing. She asked me to ask you a bunch of questions and find out what you think, because she says you won't talk to her. And that's fine if you don't want to talk to her, but I'm not going to play a go-between spy.
Wise of you.
Huh?
Wise of you.
Either way, wise of me or not, I said that I would talk to you and mention that she would like to speak to you, calm and neutral, and I was hoping you would be open to at least chat with her so that we could maybe avoid some bloodshed.
Make me a persuasion check. You can use your intelligence for this.
Okay,
Berrian's found his audience. It's fellow nerds.
hold on one sec.
This is very much a plea of reason as well, so...
Okay, that is a 24. I rolled a 19.
24. She looks at you. I suppose I can stomach a brief conversation.
Whatever conversation you can stomach, if it's for the betterment of people and the group and whatever, then I'm glad.
If she really wishes to speak, she can come speak to me here.
Are you comfortable if I leave someone outside for her comfort? considering she's the one who thinks you're going to kill her.
You may leave someone outside, but then I will go to her.
In her room?
Yes.
Okay, or what would you prefer? Her to come here or you to go to her?
I'll go to her if
Alright.
there's going to be someone outside.
Okay. Alright. Actually, you know what? No, it's fine. It doesn't matter anyways. I can be here within 10 seconds. She can come down here.
Very well.
I will stop back up but before I go to bed with Lorelei. Lorelei,
Yes.
she said she'd speak to you.
All right.
She just said you'd go down and speak to her in her room. She's on the west side room.
Alone?
I'll be within earshot.
All right. Lorelei will, like, tentatively make her way down to where Ari is staying.
Okay. If you come down, you would see she is sat down, leaning against the headboard at this point. And she has her cloak kind of splayed out under her. And very visibly, there is a wand sitting on the cloak beside her on the bed, but she's not touching it. She just has her fingers laced in front of her as she's sitting on the bed.
Hi.
Sure.
I'm on the first floor, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm
If you start with an apology,
confused.
I'm going to scream. Confused? Really? Audacious of you?
Because last I heard, you just wanted me dead, and so I left.
As I said, I did want you dead for a while, yes. Think you well earned that.
So why not anymore?
I've had time to get over it.
I just don't know what you think I've done.
What I think you've done. Really? You don't know what I think you've done, Elle?
No.
I'm shocked at the level of unfeeling you can cloak yourself in.
I've been
How would you have
unfeeling.
felt if I did it to you?
You did.
Pardon?
I thought we had something and you threw me away.
Threw you away? I think you have things entirely reversed. Do you have the memory of a goldfish?
And
You
Yeah.
cast me off like weak old garbage and went
Yeah.
to live with Henry.
who's Henry?
Your husband?
Who told you these things?
You did.
When?
When you dumped me in front of everyone. And moved off to Ellerin for, to last I heard, have a few children and make Henry very happy and live in wealth. Rather surprised to see you scheming back here again.
I've been here the whole time.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh,
As she is going to begin casting a spell at you.
interesting.
Do I feel magic being cast?
You would not.
29.
29. You see her beginning to cast this as she like waves her hand towards you, and you feel something clamp down on your head and start trying to like worm its way in, and you're like struggling for control over yourself before you shake it off.
What are you doing?
finding out the truth.
Then do it.
I already tried.
Do it again.
I'm not going to waste a spell on you twice, just so I can be
Please.
weaker in our exchange.
I'm telling you the truth.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. That is a 10.
Turn around.
She does.
You would hear her casting the same spell again. Are you resisting?
No.
Okay. After it finishes, you feel this clamping down on your mind. You'd hear her again. Turn around. And this time, you respond outside of your own volition as you turn towards her. And you can feel this link between the two of you. And you notice that the words she said weren't out loud. They were in your mind. You hear her voice again in your mind. You ought to be absolutely honest with me.
Yes.
Why do you say that you've been here the whole time?
Because I have.
Why did you cast me away in front of everyone?
I didn't.
Don't lie to me.
I didn't.
I don't understand. You... What have you been doing all this time?
I hid in the Proudfoots.
Why?
Because I was told you would kill me.
By who?
Zachary?
It makes no sense. I haven't... As the spell falls, you can feel the control of you. It does not look like intentionally. She is just in enough turmoil at this point. I don't understand. You came to me with Henry. You told me you'd gotten all you needed from me. Right there in front of everybody, that I had meant nothing to you. That you were done with me now. Then you left. I was angry for a time. Yes, I said in some of my darker moments I would kill you if I could go back. I haven't spoken to Zachary in years. He's the reason I left the city.
I have an idea. And it won't work here.
What's your idea?
I can search your memories.
No. I'm sorry. This is too much. I find out it's all been a lie, but it's been years, Lorelei. I still can't look at you without feeling it burn. I loved you.
I never stopped.
This is too much. This is... Zachary. I'm going to find him. As she stands up, he'll know what happened. She starts to march out of the room.
Lorelei just sort of is like frozen.
Okay. She leaves the room. You're left standing there in the now cooling room. You alone there, her spot left. You hear the front door of the tower close.
And like Lorelei just sort of sinks to her knees and thinks for a very long time.
You would hear arguing outside of Ari, arguing with one of the guards, with orders not to allow anybody to leave. There's a audible huff of frustration. People are like, "That's cheating!" Presumably, she flies away. As you're left in the room with your thoughts, and she vanishes from the tower.
And eventually Lorelei will make her way back to where she's staying, and
Okay.
just sort of like curl up into a little ball and try and fall asleep.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else with their evening?
Other than be grumpy that Big Red didn't want to hang out, nothing.
All right. So that will end the day. You guys will get a long rest. You will awake the next morning at full hit points.
I did cast my spell, Mordecai Sanctum, again before I go to bed.
Very well. Cast the spell again toward your tower once again. As the rest of you collect yourselves, the morning comes. Ari is still not back yet. You guys gather, those of you who would normally do so for breakfast, as Wednesday prepares it for you, pushing the cook away. Listen, they're my people. I'm going to cook for them. I don't care if you're bad at it.
You tell them.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Fine.
All right, it's getting a little weird.
All right, fine.
I want to support you.
Sure. Hey. Anyway, so he takes the whisk out of his hand and starts making eggs. I'm thinking scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Well, he was, and he's already started, so I'm finishing.
Yeah, you do that.
Right. It's just a little... Tone it down. I appreciate it. I do. As she will whip a breakfast up for the lot of you guys and hand it out. Is Lorelei in attendance?
No.
Okay. Somebody want to take up some food for Lorelei?
I can take out for Lorelei,
Good.
but also Big Red.
Hey, I'll, here. She starts putting together 2 plates, one large and one regular. Here, don't
Thanks.
drop it.
And she'll...
Third step up is a little weird.
Oh,
It's a little taller. You don't shit in yourself.
Okay, thank you. I shall go.
Way to look out for her.
Yes.
See, it's over the top.
Just-
It doesn't sound genuine, you know? As you make your way up to the room, opening the door to Big Red, who's sitting there kind of like wrapping bandages off of him. Good skull.
If you want to see... she's like, looks like she's about to... Oh, food first. And then she'll go to Lorelei and be like, Lorelei, got some food for you.
Thank you.
And she's gonna go back to Big
Thank
Red.
you!
And she's gonna go to back to Big Red and show him like the couple that she got. And then there's this one on my back, and they're so cool.
Sure.
You like it?
They're good.
Thank you. She will just attempt to sit there with him until he gets tired of her.
Starts eating his food.
And she'll just
In
sit there
silence.
with him.
All right.
Is Lorelei just awkwardly on the other side of the room? Just...
You can see Yaikzal like sometimes be like talking to him like and waves at you.
Sort of like avoids eye contact with you. But it's definitely like watching the two of you.
Yes, Daniel.
So Berrian finishes breakfast fast and just drinks a glass of short beer down. All right, I'll be back.
Where are you going?
Just to the gate.
Why?
Because I am starting to do things that I want to do.
Like
Giving back.
to?
Oh, well, you know what? How about you just come and see if you want? And
When?
He's out the door.
Okay.
I'm
Damn, I like this
gonna-
game.
I'm going to get the guards to open the gates and set up 2 tables.
Okay.
And I'm going to take out, some of like my materials and stuff like that. And I'm going to offer magical services to people that need it.
Okay. Put your table at the guard. By the way, you said no one in or out last night. 2 things.
She left, didn't she?
Yes.
The other thing?
There was a door maker who came.
Oh, he came in the evening.
Yeah.
You sent him away?
I did.
Okay. Can you send someone to go get him again, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh,
And
can you get that chest guy? I just want to see how many spring blades you can put in it.
in the door.
In the door. Yeah, like
My-
I know
my
chests is
bedroom-
his main thing, but
Okay. You know what? Here, I give him the edge. I'm like, get this guy.
Sure.
Tell him I have another job for him.
Right, yeah. Can do.
And, I don't know. Let some people know that I'm going to be offering services while you're going around.
Yeah, I don't really just, like, shout it at people.
I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean.
That's not really... Anyway,
Okay.
as he heads
Okay.
off. Okay. You guys set up your little table at the front. He will come back fairly shortly. Right. I told the door guy he's coming back. I told the lady you sent me to, and she said she's busy making a chest for you.
The lady?
Was it a lady?
No,
Pretty
it was
sure
a guy. It was the guy, and he's like, Spring Blade!
Was it a guy?
It was
I
a
might
guy.
be very confused. But yes, that's the one he's talking about.
Okay. Well, yeah, never mind. I'll talk to him later. Just get the normal door guy for now.
No, man.
It's my bedroom door.
It should be trapped.
All right, we'll trap it later. Just the normal door guy for now.
He's on his way.
Okay, thank you. I'm like talking to people as they go. Free
It is
medical
a guy, yeah.
services.
No saying
Here this
anything
PT
anymore.
buddy. Okay.
Mending.
You start
anything,
walking
magical
out.
services.
Probably the first thing that would happen is you would see a figure floating through the sky, carrying another figure by the scruff. Regal robes hanging around her, wind kind of whipping about her as flying and carrying an unconscious figure by basically the scruff of like his cloak. You would see Ariana flying towards you guys.
Right.
And she like comes to land, doesn't see Lorelei in there, and just flies right past you. Like doesn't even look, just flying for the door.
Someone has to let her in.
And she goes to open it. You just hear,
There's a guard there. It's like,
wave her hand and then open the door.
no, there's a guard
So
there.
incredibly
She
impatient.
dispels the magic on the door. Steps in. You hear it slam behind her.
Wizards, am I right? I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to be like insensitive. I know you are one.
As you guys would hear from the inside, Lorelei, my room now. And then hear a slam of somebody getting hot.
I think
Sounds a little mad.
I'll be right back. He stands up and leaves.
You would come
With
into
her
the room.
plate. With her plate. She's gonna leave her
plate
plate
with
at
you.
the kitchen.
Uh,
and then
you would-
go up.
Come down to her room, and you would see the same person you guys talked about that night, very unconscious, and it looks like in a bad way a little bit, and thrown into just like a pile of rags and limp flesh in the corner, as she is just pacing back and forth, steaming.
Did he look like shit before, or did you do that to him?
He's always looked like shit. I merely helped.
I'll healing word him to like sort of.
Just the eyes step. Yeah. Looks over at Lorelei. Oh. Sits up and starts like dusting himself. It's been a long time, Ariana. Indeed, it has been a rather long time. So, care to repeat for Lorelei what you so forthcomingly told to me? As you hear a little bit of crackle of energy, like between her fingers. As Sorry. Try again.
Lorelei just has her arms crossed, looking at him.
I can beat it out of you again if you wish. No, I will tell the story. Fine. Perhaps as you may have been putting together, I may have pulled a small prank on you, and you just hear like a crackle of energy get a little loud. I may have hired an illusionist to convince Ariana that you had dumped her for Henry, and that you were moving away with him. Did it for your own good, Ariana. I don't know if you know this, but Lorelei did lie to us the whole time. Why don't you tell her, Lorelei? I thought it would be best if I saved it for you. Or should we call your noble parents, and they can explain?
I don't have them.
As Ariana looks over at you, and there's like shock written across her face. What?
Never did. I thought you found out, and that's why you wanted me dead.
How could you think I would care about that? She looks over at Henry. Are you an idiot?
Henry or Zachary?
Sorry, Zachary. Yes,
Zachary,
Henry
yeah.
is the... looks over at Zachary. Flings her hand as a bolt hits him and he falls against the wall. What an idiot. This is his trump card? I have some apologizing to do, I think.
I shouldn't have believed him.
I think I've treated you rather badly for the past 2 days. How does one begin to be sorry about... This is awful. What? Just so he could try to be with me?
She looks at the... I'm gonna healing word him.
Okay. Is he...
And I'm gonna guiding bolt him in the face.
Rolled it. He is prone, so you do have disadvantage.
Okay. So 17 and a 19?
As it started... Thank you. Unconscious against the wall. And it's not an excuse, but he did pursue me after. I am a mess, Lorelei.
I can see that.
I've had years of trying not to hate you, unsuccessfully, and it's rather hard to let go of at a moment. It's this weird mix of sorrow and disgust that doesn't belong.
Can we step outside for a second?
Sure.
Maybe some fresh air.
Give me just she turns and gives him like a sharp kick to the
Make a
side.
death save.
and steps out with you.
As soon as we get outside, I'm casting Detect Thoughts.
You have to go into the room.
You have to go into that specific.
No, like outside of the tower.
Oh, okay.
You would walk up to the gate and see buried with tables. And I'm just free services of helping anybody fix things like mending and...
That seems out of character. I'll get to that later.
She just marches past him as you can see a visibly shaking Ariana, like marching out, limping a little.
Yeah.
As she goes.
And-
As she definitely hurt her
Yeah,
foot.
and immediately Lorelei is Detect Thoughts to see if what she's seeing from Ari is genuine.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an insight check.
30.
Yes. She is torn up. It is literal, like, years of anger that does not just vanish because of new information. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of leftover emotion that she cannot reconcile with this new information she's gotten. She is shaking. She is confused. There is happiness mixed with sadness and anger and loss. She is everything at once.
And she's gonna like take a couple of slow steps towards her and like pull her into a hug.
You would feel her sag against you as she just like drops into you, and you almost lose her as you like hold her up as she. And then you feel the arms come around as she hugs you back. And she starts to shake. And you can hear these, like, racking sobs into your cloak, your shoulder. The air was a good idea. I feel much clearer now. She steps away from you. I'm going to go kill him. I'll be right back. And she turns and starts to walk into the tower.
Or like goes to say something and is like she's gonna stop at this table Berrian has set up though. What is this? Mr. Berrian?
Hmm?
What is this?
Giving back? Something I plan to do since I got the tower.
Well, that's something.
Somebody would come up with like a broken something.
You know, you see somebody walking by and there's a guy going by with a cart, and you watch as a like vase falls off and a big chunk of it breaks. He's like, ah!
Hey, no problem. Why don't you bring that over?
Hold
It's
What?
free.
Oh, it's not.
It
Paid
is
for-
today.
I paid for this. You can't.
No, I'm gonna fix it.
Oh, looks over at the side. You do magic?
Yeah.
All right.
It's my
all right.
tower.
It can't get any worse as he ends. Like
gonna just
chunk broken
put
out
it
of
back
the
on. There you go.
Ah.
Tell your friends. Let everybody know. Once a week, I'll be
Starts
doing...
fishing in his pocket.
No, you're good. Well, I'll take donations, but you don't have to pay.
No, he won't.
All right. Well, thanks. That was awfully kind of you. He loads it back into his cart and you start moving stuff around until he gets it like underneath a blanket.
He looks at Lorelei and
Hands
says,
it down, pushes it along.
the donations are to help cover the tuition.
Just let people come first.
Okay.
It's very kind of you. And she'll like put a hand on your shoulder as she walks back into the tower.
Thanks. Oh, hey!
Huh?
Bring that shoe over here.
Bring me that shoe!
Guy walks over. And,
Here. Put
Two
the soul
gold.
back on.
oh, what the? Oh,
Once a week.
thanks. As he takes off his other shoe. Can you know anything about the soul?
Yeah.
Oh, my hat's got a hole in it.
See?
Puts it back on. Huh.
No problem.
I ain't paying, and runs off.
You're fine. And I would do like identifying stuff for people and
Okay.
whatever. Detect magic. Just all the different kind of things.
All right.
Oh, reading for people that can't read?
Yeah, sure.
They think it's magic, but it's not.
I will cast the read spell.
Do you read this? I'm like, yes. It says, love from your grandmother.
Yeah, it's a little tricky because they don't know what the table's about because they can't read the sign.
Dear Ali,
Well,
have you
it
learned
shows-
to read yet? Love from Grandmama. I do hope your lessons in the big city have been going well.
It's like, we do offer reading lessons if you're interested.
Oh. My last reading teacher ran off. So, sure.
Okay, come by next time. I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Thanks for reading that.
no problem.
Sweet of her. Wish she'd said money, but as he walks off.
All right.
Hey,
Lorelei.
Berrian!
Yes?
As this, like, low-cut top, girl comes over, she's like, I think my shirt needs fixing, and she, like, rips it a little bit further down and leans over the table at you.
I'm like,
You think you could help me?
yeah, no.
I told you! We're not looking for your kind here. Keep walking.
Hold on.
She comes by every day.
I know. I know. Why do you think?
Fuck
she
you!
comes
Keep walking!
by? I fix her shirt. I'm like, ma'am, your bra seems to have gone missing.
Oh, did it? So she, like,
As the guy leans in, he's like, wait, do we want her around here? Sorry, I
she...
just assumed.
It is what it is.
Never happening, William! She flips him off and walks away.
I mean, I can send someone to arrange for a meeting if you want.
No, we're fine.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean. What am I? Here's the thing. I fix the shirt and play her game a little bit, or I'd be an asshole and kick her away.
I can do the asshole part.
You're fine. It's
All right.
good. Why didn't you just stand back and look at the cleavage like everyone else? Look at Alan.
Oh, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the sort of establishment, you know? Kind of brings
Good
down the
point.
class of a wizard tower.
Good point.
Anyways, sorry.
No, that's
Takes
fine.
back up his post.
Good point.
Lorelei, stepping into the tower. I assume making your way to Ariana's room?
Yeah.
You would find her in there, not in the process of killing him, but she is chalking like a circle around him on the wall and floor that's around him, and she looks up. I had a better idea. I'm going to curse him. And, the idea struck me, and I thought, why not? As she continues drawing the circle.
As much as I'd like to see that,
Looks up at you.
we should be careful not to become the thing we hate.
Well, I'm not planning on turning into him anytime soon. Especially not after I'm done. And she goes back to drawing.
I tried.
Knock him unconscious if he wakes up, please.
And she's just gonna like, so what have you been
Sorry,
doing?
this does take some focus.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Give me an hour. Just keep him unconscious. She's going to perform a ritual. At the end of which, you'll watch the once handsome noble, who has given you so much trouble in the past, his jaw start to distort a little. The bottom of it growing out, his teeth growing up, becoming like gangly and unarranged. You can smell the rot coming from them from here. His eyes start to crinkle and crease along the sides. You can see a little bit of mist start to come to the one eye as they open, and you can see he doesn't seem conscious, but he is the look someone would have if they were terrified, but just no consciousness there. He is completely out of it, is the best word I have for it. As the curse starts to take effect, and you watch him start to age in the worst way possible, until he looks like he should maybe be 80 or so, and you can see the, like, gnarled fingers that they become. They look barely functional at this point, as you're left staring at the old man there. I really thought that would make me feel much better than it did.
This isn't right. Ari.
What?
This isn't right.
He deserves it. If anyone deserves it, he deserves it.
He's still a
He
living
threatened to
thing.
kill you. In my name.
It's happened more than you'd think. Not specifically your name, but a lot of people have tried to kill me.
This is light punishment for the years of misery.
I think we should try to be better than him.
Waves her hand as you watch it start to reverse. And you watch as a few of the adornments that like hang around her, you'd see 3 of them just turn to ash and fall away. You should probably take him out before I do something else then.
Alright. Yeah, you asshole.
Take him out.
Oh, sorry, was that your head?
Death save.
Dunk. Dunk up the stairs.
As
Or I guess
you,
down the stairs.
No, this is the main floor. So
Oh,
you just drag him out and off the front porch of the tower.
Unless you want to purposely go up and down stairs, you know.
I'm gonna use my last first level spell slot to healing word him again.
Starts throwing up, and you see just black bile like retching out of him in the alley. Why is it? Oh,
Why is it spicy?
As Lorelai's gonna kneel down. If I ever see your face again,
stop it! As he starts like getting up.
you're dead.
Sure. You see him stop and turn towards you, and he's a mixture of pain and grin. You win this one, Lorelei, but you don't have it in you.
Get the fuck out of my sight.
Same as ever. Dramatic. And starts hobbling away.
He's gonna go back into the tower and try to catch up with Ari if she isn't trying to murder somebody else.
Okay. I doubt she could handle that today.
Mm-hmm.
There's way too much there. You guys talk for like 2 minutes before she excuses you, basically, to her room. But yeah, she could probably at most, just with the whirlwind that she is right now, talk for about 2 minutes before she's just a shaking mess who would ask you to leave.
Yeah, and Lorelei would realize that. Or give her space.
Okay.
Mrs. Archmage.
Yes, so you would get a.
She's going to meet me.
No, she was going to arrange something for you.
Okay.
I think probably how it would go would be you would be approached by somebody where you're sitting there. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you need something fixed?
No, sorry. I was actually
I'm sorry, your button is actually broken. Left breast pocket.
Sorry.
Your button on your left breast pocket.
No, it's for show.
A broken. Oh, sorry.
It's meant to be a half moon.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry. As I was saying, I was sent by the Archmagus. She wanted me to deliver a message to you.
What was her name?
Who cares?
You know,
No one knows.
you were sent by the. Hi.
Correspondence. Here you are.
Berrian.
Puts a letter in your hand. Very good.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. It shakes your hand. I'm in a bit of a rush.
Okay, all right. I open it up.
As he zips off, and you would see a letter from the Archmagus, and it would basically state that she has reached out to a contact that she has in Ethlindir, and done a little bit of negotiating with them on your behalf, and that they have offered the terms that you may use their portal this once, and when, not if, you get a teleportation portal, that they should have the right to use it at their leisure. So they're trading a single use for permanent use.
And that's someone from the Arcanum.
This is, yes.
And they're higher than me anyways, right?
It does not seem like, no, this is a magus from what you can tell. If they were higher from you, they could already use your sigil.
I'm going to be higher than him anyways. I'll be able to use it. Pay the dues.
Ooh, very confident.
Okay. I will just send a message to her.
So there is written in that they will be getting in contact with you.
Okay. Send a message to her?
Or actually, no. So probably the easiest way would be for you to send a letter to her.
And not just a message spell?
I suppose you could, yeah.
Just
you
a
can get
message
hold of
spell.
it. Yeah.
I received your letter. Thank you very much. I accept the terms.
As you would hear her voice back to you. Great. I will send a courier with the sigil for you.
Thank you.
All right. You would also be approached by someone else that day, as you see a kind of doddering old man coming towards you, and he, hello, nice table you got here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's beautiful out.
Yes. Magic for anybody who needs it.
Yeah.
That's awfully kind of you.
Yeah, give him back, I thought.
Do you recognize me?
Do I recognize him?
Yeah. No, you don't. He is completely unfamiliar to you.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
Oh, you're getting lax. You're getting lax.
I can't detect magic.
He is glowing with illusion magic.
Oh, okay. Well, I can see that you maybe have a guise on.
No, now you goodness. You gotta be a little more cautious.
Who am I speaking with?
As the illusion fades and you see him straighten his back, as standing in front of you is an oddly hued man. His name you would recognize, Thessa'Kar. Well,
Is he the blue guy?
he is.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Where
That
is
was
he right
easier than expected. Right outside his tower.
now? Okay. And the rest of us are like around, I
You
guess.
can be in the tower, yeah.
Not
up to your own
not
things.
nearby, but like around. Okay.
Don't mind me. I just came to poke a little fun.
Yes.
Oh, you're terribly boring. At least look more surprised.
Well, what would you like?
Well, mostly I was hoping for a better reaction, really. It's a shame. I suppose what I really wanted you to know, and from the bottom of my heart, you're not safe here. You're not safe anywhere, and you never will be.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I suppose no one's safe, are they?
Oh, you're onto it.
You know? I'm sure to some degree I could find someone who could tell you that you're not safe anywhere.
You're boring. If my old friend stops by, say hi for me.
Your old friend?
Yes.
Which one?
You'll know them when you see them.
Z?
Who is that?
You haven't met Z, have you?
No, I can't say I have.
Oh, you would like Z. Alright, well, if your old friend stops by, I'll, say hello.
Great. And if they're, I don't know, filled with hard feelings, if you could let them know that fair is fair, they played the game and lost. It's their own fault. It'll make sense in a bit. Anyways, this was fun, and I'll see you later, kiddo. Taps you on the chin and starts to walk away.
Does he put up the illusion or just?
Yeah, no, absolutely. The
Okay.
illusion comes back up as they hunch back down and start to dawdle away from you.
Okay. What's his name?
Thessa'Kar.
Is it Hall the one that was fighting him up in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
I sent a message to Hall.
Okay.
Thessa'Kar just appeared at my tower. He said to... Sorry. He said to watch out for his old friend and tell him that he lost the game fair and square.
I lost the game. Fuck. Did it to myself. Oh, shit. I'm a little still trying to maintain a... be safe.
Okay.
As he is still hanging in the sky, along with the other figure.
And Dressar isn't even casting anymore?
No, Thessa'Kar is no longer involved with that.
What the fuck?
So, is there anything anybody else would like to get up to today?
You're doing great, Wednesday.
Thank you. See, that one felt alright.
Okay.
Yes?
Is Cindy gone with the tower?
You haven't gotten a check on her yet.
You mean Sasha?
Sasha,
Yes.
sorry.
Well,
Cindy's your
I'm
other
gonna
wife.
go
yeah.
talk to find Sasha.
Okay. You make your way to the Arcanum. And you would find it cordoned off by Halfcloaks.
What's going on?
No entry here to the public. Sorry. It's dangerous. Shimmering field of water held around the outside tower.
Oh,
Looming
just the
over-
tower.
Just the tower was replaced, yeah.
Okay, but was her room in the tower?
No.
Okay. I, need to get someone out of there.
No can do.
Do I see any of the half-cloaks that I know?
Not here you wouldn't, no.
Okay.
No can do, kid.
My name's Berrian Jacobson.
The Kingsman.
Yes, and there's someone important in there that I need to get out.
I'm sorry, but they're not the same.
What do you mean they're not the same?
Well, take a look.
Well, if I die, I die. I need to...
Don't throw your life away, just take a look.
Okay, I look.
As he will lead you over to what looks like a medical area they've set up.
Mm-hmm.
And into one of the tents where you will see a student in fine robes laying on a bed. You can see they've been cut open in quite a number of places. It looks like an autopsy was being done on them. And you would see where their face should be. There is this octopus-like creature that's just draped over it and around them, still and unmoving as the corpse is.
I'm looking for a woman. She looks like this.
What do you want me to tell you?
Let me look.
Kid, it's crawling with these students, possessed or something by these creatures, not to mention the fishmen. I'm not going to let you go in there on your own.
What do I see over, like, is it like just a ring of them, or can I sneak through?
The guards, they've cordoned it off. You could definitely sneak through with invisibility or darkness on your side.
Can I at least check the ones in the infirmary?
Take a look around. Be
I'm
my guest.
practically going searching around.
You do not find Sasha anywhere in the infirmary.
Do I find her friend?
No, you do not.
Do I find that fucknut guy that they were with?
No, you don't.
Okay. Do I find the librarian?
He... Yes, you would find the librarian.
And he's dead?
He is.
Like, autopsy cut apart.
They didn't autopsy him, but you can see where he was stabbed in some sort of struggle, likely fighting against the guards.
All right. This is the only infirmary tent?
That we have here, yep.
Do you have a stack of bodies other places?
They've started burying some of them already. Nobody matching your description.
Okay, I'm gonna leave, and I'm going back to the tower.
Okay. You make your way back to the tower where the rest of your friends and family are.
We, Dre?
Mm-hmm.
We have to
What's
go.
his dagger?
We have to get Sasha.
Where is she?
And I explained the tower and how it's cordoned off and how the possessed things. I couldn't find her in the infirmary. They said they haven't seen her dead, but I don't know what's going on.
It seems important. Yeah, that seems to be what we should do.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, you got it. I'll let everyone else know.
Okay.
When it comes to Ari's room,
Mm-hmm.
you open it, and she's still quite a mess, and you tell her the news. Sorry, I will sit this one out.
That's fine. We didn't ask for your with it specifically, so.
Thank you.
Okay, now
Make an insight roll because he hasn't seen her in forever.
Shaking with a little bit of tea she brings to her lips.
You all right?
No,
Wanna talk about it?
not particularly.
You're doing great.
As you leave the room from there. I think we will end there. If nobody has anything last minute they would like to do with the rest of the day.
I mean, so for a lot of the time that Dre's been hanging out with Ferry, or not Ferry, with Wednesday.
Yeah.
Been like, cause his dagger's been being weird on him
Mm-hmm.
a handful of times. So he's gonna see if he can like spend some time with it and figure out anything at all.
Go ahead and make me either an Arcana or a Religion check.
Probably Arcana over Religion. I mean, they're the same, but so 17.
17. It definitely seems magical when it's happened to you, but there's nothing newly magical about your dagger that you can find. It does, as you're studying, less of like a studious arcana type thing, more of this like kind of gross feeling you get from it when you hold it. Almost resentment, but it's not your own. Disappointment, maybe?
You okay, buddy? He says to his dagger. I'll Berrian look at it. Put it away.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Very well. Thanks for joining us, folks. That is us for the evening. As always, you can find us on YouTube, here every Wednesday on Twitch from 6 to
TikTok.
10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. TikTok, we post videos there. And then we also have a Discord up and running if you want to hop on that and send a message to Chaos Intel. I can get you hooked up with all the roles and everything you might desire. But thanks for showing up, and that's us signing off. See you, folks. And I do actually have to click on the ending screen. Bye.